Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is a great day to be alive on this, what is it? Tuesday. Definitely Tuesday. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin, live from one of my favorite places in the entire world. It is Road America in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. It's beautiful up here. Kyle, you had something funny to say.
I had something funny to say. Oh, you talking about coming up here?
Every time we come up here, something major
Oh,
happens.
my gosh. Every time we come up here, something major happened. 2 years ago, we came up here. I made my comments about Jordan Love. I'm going viral
Calling
nonstop.
him selfish.
Going viral nonstop. And then last year, we come up here. The tragedy happened with Charlie Kirk. Your boy got pulled over. Something always.
Yeah, you did get pulled over.
Something always happens. And so today, I said, Ben, every time we come up to the beautiful road America, something tragic happened, something bad happened. I said that 2 minutes later.
2 minutes.
Bing. Dolly Parton died. Oh, not Dolly. And so at least we got that out the way. My place is good.
Yeah,
my place was good last year. Just couldn't see them.
Your plates were covered?
No, my plates were worn out.
Okay.
I got pulled over because my plates were worn out.
Is that why? 800-990-3776 is the Carb List Talk and Text line. List is more. Call us and text us to get in the conversation. You can also see us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Kyle, it's good to have you back. Obviously, you weren't here yesterday, but the majority of our conversation was all over the place, actually, so I'd be lying if I said it was about one thing.
I heard about y'all talking about people's mamas yesterday.
Yeah.
And disabled people paralyzed people.
Paraplegic. That became
paraplegic
that became more athletic than Alex Strofen and his stepfather.
That's crazy.
Yes.
His daddy number 3.
Third stepdad, yes. He was not invited to that wedding, by the way.
I was trying to figure out why he wasn't invited to the wedding, and his mom is inviting all these people to his. That's crazy.
She doesn't love him as much, apparently. Oh. That being said, I would be lying if I said we just talked about Jordan Love. Because Trey Smack.
I told y'all.
Smacking that thing.
Come on, Ben. Come on.
7 kicks. 7 for 7.
Mm-hmm.
Like
8 for 8.
Oh, yeah. He was 7 for 7 in that last game.
Oh, yeah, he was 7 for 7 in that last game.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about the first game against Pittsburgh.
Right. 11 for 11.
In everyone's record book, they add the one that was taken back, as they should.
11 for 11.
So Trey Smack doing his thing. Now, my small thing on Trey Smack, which I think is fair,
come on,
is with any rookie, whether you're the kicker, the quarterback, the cornerback, the wide receiver, there's going to be ups and downs.
Yeah.
But as you talk to me about how I felt when you get to the I made it moment, like I belong here, confidence is a hell of a drug.
It sure is. I love it.
And it's a great thing to have for a rookie kicker heading into the season. Now, there's going to be ups and downs. Let's not act like he's not going to miss a kick. It's when he misses a kick. The timeliness of it.
Oh, my gosh.
We're
so negative.
No,
we're so negative. We should be positive.
No, I
He's
am.
hit 60-yarders in practice now. We went from not
But you don't
telling
care
people,
about practice.
No, I'm just letting you know. I'm just
Again, I'm not
you.
being negative. I'm saying it's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's just how
of course.
good the team is around him to overcome a rookie kicker. Yeah. Because that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's going to miss a big kick every game, but there's going to be a kick in which you're relying on him to make. But that's when the team needs to be like, all right, well, we got to pick him up because he is a rookie kicker and he's not Adam Vinatieri or Justin Tucker in their prime. That's all I was saying.
In the prime, maybe rookie year. Man, listen. I don't want to hear all this negativity. I come back from an extended weekend. All I want to hear is smack that on the floor. Trey Smack kicking good field goals, knocking it through, being perfect during the preseason. That's all I want to hear about. I don't want to hear about all the negative or what could come. We understand kickers miss field goals all the time. Justin Tucker, Adam Vinatieri, they miss field goals even in their prime.
Trey Smack is smacking. And then the main thing, actually, that I had said, and it was funny because when I asked Brian Balaga, who joined us, I was like, just what was the number one thing that caught your eye?
What was that?
He didn't even mention the kicker. Because that's Brian. He's focused on the offense, the offensive line, and I get that. But I did answer to our question yesterday, what was more impactful for you to see as a Packer fan, Jordan Love playing well in the series or Trey Smack? And for me, it's easily easily Jordan Love. Because, again, mostly I think because I do truly believe in Jordan Love. as Ben Brust, the non-Packer fan, but like watching and following the Packers because that's what we do here.
Yes,
I'm not a Matty Mouse guy. I've never been a Matt LaFleur guy.
That's crazy.
But I am a Jordan Love guy. I truly believe in Jordan Love. And so to hear unsportsmanlike Adam shine on sports,
yeah, I heard
and
about that yesterday.
You name it, quarterback rankings, anywhere you've seen negativity, I do believe that he's probably in the 7 to 12 range, but he has the capability of being a top 5 quarterback based off what we saw last year. And then he got injured and the timeliness, and then they lose a game in which he had 300-plus yards in a playoff game and 4 touchdowns. So it's somewhere where I'm at the belief point, but I need him to do it on a consistent basis and ball out so there's no more questions and there's no more disrespect.
Yeah.
And I was very encouraged in the way that he played, specifically, as everyone has pointed out, the way he moved around the pocket and threw that dot in between the window to Matthew Golden. Like that's more fun to me and more exciting than watching a kicker kick. And I know kickers are important, but Jordan Love is going to be a bigger part of your success than if Trey Smack is making kicks.
Well,
Trey Smack is important, but the quarterback is the quarterback.
Yeah, no, we are. But see, my thing is this: the reason why I'm still so high on Trey Smack, and listen, that Jordan Love, the way he played, I was extremely impressed. I was extremely giddy and excited for seeing him maneuver in the pocket, simply because he said he was working on his footwork. He said he was working on not throwing off his back foot. And once again, Jordan Love said he's going to get better at something.
So
and
your number one takeaway,
you see it on display. No, so
Trey Smack.
I love the way Jordan. I'm telling y'all, Jordan Love. I text y'all. I text y'all. I said, boy, that boy was cooking. The way he checked at the line of scrimmage, playing mind games with the defense, the way he moved Marshawn Lloyd out, moved him back in, knew exactly what. It was just beautiful by Jordan Love. But at the end of the day, Jordan Love was going to be a dog regardless. We've seen how great Jordan Love can be. I was not concerned for a iota, 1 second, about Jordan Love's performance in the 2026 season. Now, is he going to elevate it to being elite and MVP every single week? That is to be determined. But I've already told you, he is a bona fide, to me, top 10 quarterback in the NFL, which provides the Packers with an opportunity to win each and every time they step out on the football field. The thing that I really wanted to focus on was the kicking game, is because you have a rookie kicker. We talked about some of the pitfalls and downside that may come with the ups and the downs and the growing pains for a kicker, but the more confidence that he has to make kicks, the better this team is, the better the offense is, the better the special teams is. If you got a guy that can consistently hit from 55 to 58, that allows for the offense to be more aggressive. That allows for the offense to say, you know what, we're just gonna pick up these points here. Like, that allows for this offense to be as whole as possible and maximize each and every possession that you have. Because remember last year, the thing the Packers struggled with.
Trust me, everyone. I mean, this goes back to when they had Mason Crosby in his last year.
Yeah, he couldn't hit from 50 plus.
Yeah, and so they were limited as an offense in terms of like
what you could do,
when you could take points. Do you want to take 3 here because you have a kicker you believe in? It made them one-dimensional. They either had to punt or go for it, and then you become predictable.
You sure do, and it limits what you can do. But more importantly, Ben, last year we talked about the Green Bay Packers over the last 25 years. Last year, the amount of offensive possessions that they had was extremely low last season. So when you have limited number of opportunities with offensive possessions, that means you need to maximize that as much as possible, because if you're only getting 7 to 8 offensive possessions per game versus other teams getting about 11 to 12, that's missing opportunities just throughout the season. So that is why when I come away from Friday night's game, yes, Jordan Love was fantastic in one drive that he had, but Trey Smack being able to consistently continue to build confidence is something that is so important for the Packers, because what Jordan Love does in the preseason, he could have had a bad preseason, but we wouldn't have walked away saying, oh, I'm concerned about Love. But if Trey Smack had one,
we're human beings, and I'm not saying you would have been concerned, but it always feels good to see the people you believe in most just do it in an effortless manner. As you said, like you felt like it was poetry almost, the way he worked the line. Like, that stuff is really encouraging to see, because you know what I said? I want this to be the last year that Jordan Love plays in the preseason. Because he's like shown in his 4 years that he doesn't need it. Like, he's reached that point where it's not even worth him going out there. Hopefully the offensive line isn't as big of a conversation, so they're not trying to build continuity with who's out there with Jordan. Like, if you can remove all of that stuff, that's also a very small thing, but a big thing to be like, hey, we know what we're going to get from this guy, because in 2026 he put it all together, he balled out, and onwards we go with Jordan Love as our franchise quarterback.
Would you say Jordan Love didn't put it all together last year, and if so, why?
Because it was in phases, right? Even if you look at the Pittsburgh game, he was unbelievable in the second half, left a lot to be desired in the first half. Mm-hmm. You could point to even the playoff game, the third quarter, as much as you put on Matt LaFleur or the offensive line, like he's still part of that. Like him in moments, I could talk about the Cowboys game, not owning that 3.5 minutes left in that game. If you get all of those things, then it's complete. I'm like, again, no quarterback's going to be perfect, right? He throws some interceptions, and they feel like they're bigger because they look silly sometimes. Mm-hmm. But he had a great touchdown-to-interception ratio. It's just a progression, right? It's a natural progression that you see for all quarterbacks. He's heading into year 4. And what is interesting to me is when I looked at Aaron Rodgers, everyone goes, well, in year 3, he won the Super Bowl. Like, well, guess what? That guy turned out to be one of the best football players of all time.
One of the greats in his defense was incredible. He didn't lose his Clay Matthews.
There's a lot
he didn't lose his Charles
You can't
Woodson.
compare quarterback to quarterback when the situations of the team are different. And I think you have a lot to be excited for what this team can be. They just got to show it to you on a consistent basis. And Jordan Love, as I mentioned, I think has been closer to putting it all together, and he can put it all together.
And my biggest thing is I don't think it's so much on Jordan Love having to put it all together. I think it all comes to Jordan Love having the opportunities to show how great he is. I've said it throughout the entire offseason is that this has to be the season that you have to let Love loose. You have to free Jordan Love, and that is on Matt LaFleur to show you, to basically say, listen, Jordan, I'm handing you the keys. This is your job. You do what you want with it. And, again, I think on that drive, even though it was preseason, seeing the checks and the command of the offense that he has, that makes the Packers offense that much better. I believe simplifying things and paring things down and only having basically 4 pass catchers that you need to throw the ball to will allow for Jordan Love to
the simplification is the biggest thing you should be most excited about.
Because think about the chemistry. We already know the chemistry that he has with Christian Watson. We know that is A1. We know him and Jaden Reed also are connected. We know him and Matthew Golden are looking like they're trying to build something. We know what him and Tucker Kraft have. Knowing that those are going to be the guys that are going to get the majority of the snaps, that level of relationship, rapport, knowing each other, that is going to pay dividends for the Green Bay Packers this season. And more importantly, it's going to pay dividends for Jordan Love. So this is why this season, I know Josh Jacobs is, he's hampered with an injury, getting ready to come back. We don't know what the start of the season is going to be, but this should be a sign that Matt LaFleur needs to win the ball with the arm of Jordan Love, and I promise y'all he will come through.
I know you disagree with this, and it's a little bit in jest when I say it.
Okay,
but
we're making jokes.
It's not a joke. You just don't you didn't love when I said it. I was like, Marshawn Lloyd, if he is for 2 weeks the running back, you're going to give him the ball, but you're not going to be able to give him the ball as much as Josh Jacobs, which will force Matt LaFleur to liberate Love.
It will, yeah.
And nothing has happened. I'm not reporting anything, but if Josh Jacobs from the NFL does receive some sort of suspension for any off-the-field allegations, then it would be very interesting to be like, hey, look, first 2 weeks, let it rip, Jordan. It's your time. Good luck, offensive line. Hold up.
Let me tell you this. If Josh Jacobs is missing time and Marshawn Lloyd is the number 1 guy, we still don't have a clear picture of what that, Chris Brooks will be on the roster. If there's going to be a 4th guy as well, I would have a little bit of concern because I heard Homer talking about it. He's right. I don't know if Marshawn Lloyd can carry a load of 25 carries.
What do you mean you don't know? He can't.
Well, we haven't seen.
But even from what we've heard from Jason Wilding, what you've witnessed, running the football, he hasn't been that successful.
He has not been effective running the football. No, I mean that's the point. But after the first game, I was very concerned. After the second game, it's just like, all right, well, there's
something there, but it's not.
No, it seems to me he's still finding his way because he's not making one cut, hit holes. He's not. His vision doesn't seem to be the best.
He likes to make 4 cuts before he goes.
and so again, it just doesn't seem like he's very comfortable quite yet in the game of football, and that is not what you want week 1 with a guy at running back. So the Packers need to figure out, the NFL needs to figure out what's happening with Josh Jacobs because the running back will be a big concern if Josh Jacobs is not available for the first 4 weeks of the season.
It's Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. We're live at beautiful Road America. It has 14 turns, 640 acres, Kyle.
Woo!
That's a lot of acres. Kids 16 and under get free with a paying adult at the gate. And the season's not over. GT World Challenge is the 28th through the 30th. You also got the Art on Wheels, September 18th through the 20th. So Ferrari Challenge is also mixed in there as well. That sounds fun. I always want to see a Ferrari race or even just be in one. That would be fun. Each weekend delivers something different for you. So come to Road America. Check it out. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. Live from Road America continues with you next.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust
Somehow she still loves you. Still fascinating to me.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel neglected or unloved? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
Kevin Moret here, founder of Mentality Men's Health. Remember the dad we all respected, worked all day, coached our team at night, and still had something left in the tank at bedtime? If you're now the dad who has lost a step and looks like you gave up, stop. There's a reason. One quick blood test of Mentality, we can tell your total and free testosterone that could be causing all these issues. Our physicians have helped over 25,000 men get back to who they are meant to be. Start today at lowtusa.com. That's lowtusa.com.
Summer's not over yet. We're ready to rock. The Cherry Pie Show, rescheduled from June, is back this Wednesday for Wednesday Night Live, presented by Beatbox. Get ready for a free night of your favorite 80s rock at the Bud Pavilion at State Fair Park. Gates open at 6. Music starts at 7.
Hey, it's Kyle Walls for Universal Windows Direct. Can you believe we're already talking about the end of summer? It feels like we were just firing up our grills for Memorial Day. But if replacing your windows has been sitting on your to-do list, now's the time to get it done and cross it off for good. Right now, you can buy 4 windows and get 4 free, and you can also get 48 months of 0% interest financing. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Truck crash? Call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
In healthcare, change is constant. Fifth Third Bank helps organizations navigate that change with local expertise and comprehensive financial solutions. From capital structure optimization to revenue cycle support and commercial payment tools, Fifth Third empowers sustainable growth. For nearly 20 years, the Milwaukee team has partnered with healthcare and not-for-profit organizations, building trusted, long-term relationships. Experience the difference only Fifth Third can deliver. Fifth Third Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
I'm Sawyer, and I'm Shannon. Together, we're Twin Stunts, the only twin motorcycle freestyle show in the world. We are born and raised in Wisconsin, so we want all our fellow cheeseheads to know that even though we clutch it up, hit 12, and drift in our show, we would never do it on the open road. And there's another thing we would never do on the road. Drive drunk. Drive sober, or get pulled over. Together, we can save lives. Learn more at zeroinwisconsin.gov. Wisconsin DOT.
Fisco is always there for your auto body care. When accidents happen, Fisco Auto Body on Forest Home in Franklin is there when you need them. Got a broken mirror? They'll take care of it. Dented bumper, scratch paint, Fisco Auto Body will take care of it. If there's any damage you need fixed, Fisco has you covered. Their expert workmanship is guaranteed for the life of your vehicle. So stop in for all of your auto bumps and dings. Once again, you know the line. That's Fisco.
An uninspired cookie-cutter trade show booth is unlikely to move the needle.
Picture this: lights, motion, energy, engagement. A space so bold it stops people mid-step.
That's what the award-winning team at Captivate Exhibits has been delivering for over 30 years.
From high-impact trade show exhibits to immersive lobbies, history walls, and culture-driven interiors, Captivate transforms ordinary square footage into unforgettable brand experiences.
Get started today at CaptivateExhibits.com.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
All I know is my wife is not around tonight, and it seems
wow,
like
where's she at again? She always
she's
gone.
at a dinner or something.
Oh,
like,
wow.
People are in town.
Oh, wow.
So, you know what that means?
Palermo?
Frozen Pizza Tuesday and Frozen Pizza Friday for your guy
yeah.
here. And if you're planning pizza night, make it a good one by stopping by Sendik's. Pick up the Connie's Thin Crust Pizza for $4.99. That's premium pizza at an unbelievable price. It's an easy dinner, a weekend treat, or entertaining at home, or just being a dad who doesn't want to cook for himself because he's going to have to cook for his daughter. It runs through tonight, August 25th, when stores close for a limited time. Connie's at Sendik's, and also make sure you check out all the amazing brands that Screamin' Sicilian and Palermo's has to offer. It's Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin, live from Road America, America's National Park of Speed. Kyle's back. I'm Ben Brust. Call us, text us at 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talking text line.
We're going to have to move this.
YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, at ESPN Madison.
Are you feeling the cold air?
No.
Boy, we're going to have to move this.
No.
I got pit stains.
On YouTube, it's about seeing our branding,
No,
not about your pit stains.
Hell, your state, your team,
it looks good.
It's going to look good behind me. We're going to have to get this. It's blocking all the cold air. I'm getting hot. I put on sweatpants today because it's a lazy day. I didn't have to go into the office today. I got
Whose fault is it that you wore sweatpants?
Well, it's me. I enjoy. I got my Packer socks on. I'm relaxed. Okay.
You're not relaxed.
You're
yelling at me.
We're 21 minutes.
I didn't even do anything. I'm hot too.
Between 21
and I wore shorts. You wore sweatpants. That's on you.
We're 21 minutes in. I got pit stains.
You're gonna make the fans suffer.
The fans know what the hell it is. It's ESPN Wisconsin.
Oh my gosh, you are unbelievable.
I don't want to make sure I unplug nothing here.
Unbelievable.
I got to scoot. I got to get this heat before I end up having hot flashes, and I'm not even a woman.
So you get you get hangry when you don't eat, and you get cranky when you get too hot.
Yeah, boy, listen, this is a hot box. It's a sauna.
Oh, you got to turn that thing down a little bit.
Yeah, there it is. I had to move it. See, it's still in the shot. It's still
just off center.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Jason Wilde joined us yesterday, Kyle.
Yeah,
and he had
Jason.
some interesting things to say. Because the takeaway, I think, from most was the offense looked pretty good, didn't it, that first series?
Yeah.
He then decided to say that he was talking with another fellow beat writer, and they were talking about how in practice, not to like a super concerning level, but to a point where he brought it up, which I thought was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And this to me feels like the old LVN versus Jordan Morgan debate, whereas like, is it good that Jordan Morgan's blocking LVN? Is it bad that LVN's not getting by Jordan Morgan? Or is it good if LVN gets by Jordan Morgan? Is it bad if Morgan's not blocking him? The defense, in mind you, this is training camp and practice, but seemingly so, we do know that defenses are usually ahead of offenses. That's something that is known, and Jason said that. But it's almost like they're too far ahead in his opinion.
The defense is right.
Yes.
Well,
what do you make of that? Because to me, I'm like, that gets you excited. You're like, well, good. JG, Jonathan Gannon, new defensive coordinator. They're feeling rejuvenated. They're picking up fast. They're able to make plays. But also, it's Jordan Love in the offense that, like we've talked about in the offseason, where if they have a top 5 to top 10 offensive line, we think that the sky's the limit for this offense. And then we just talked about Marshawn Lloyd. If Josh, like it's kind of like a mind bleep of how am I supposed to feel about that?
Yeah, actually, I think we should be very encouraged because we've seen what this offense can be, right? We've seen how good they are. Even with Tucker Kraft coming back, I know yesterday there were some good plays by Edrin Cooper made on Tucker Kraft, which is great because Tucker Kraft has been an absolute monster since he's been able to do 11 on 11. So for me, my takeaway is this is great. It just shows you how good this defense is. This defense is playing fast. They have young, emerging players. They added some depth with the Javon Hargrave, who comes with experience. They added depth in bringing Zaire Franklin to be the leader of that inside of that defense, that linebacker. To me, it is a positive that the defense continues to shine, continues to keep up with this offense, because one thing that we know about this Packers offense, whether it was Jordan Love at quarterback or Aaron Rodgers at quarterback under Matt LaFleur, this offense consistently has been pretty good. Now, I understand Jordan Love's first 9 games were up and down.
You can't compare Jordan Love to Aaron Rodgers in that offense in 2022 and 2021.
I understand that, but the Packers
they had an 80% touchdown clip in 2020 with Aaron Rodgers.
What I'm saying is, regardless, this offense is top 15 offense with it's a top, I would say, 12 offense with Jordan Love at quarterback and Matt LaFleur, and last year with some of the ups and downs that they had. So the way that I look at it is, I think iron sharpens iron, and I think the fact that the offense is struggling against the defense and then goes into preseason game and does what they do against that defense in Denver. And remember a couple years ago when the Packers played against Denver in the preseason and it was in practice, the Denver defense kicked the teeth. They knocked the teeth into the Green Bay Packers. And the Packers were able to march the ball downfield. Yeah, they got a 4th down conversion. Yes, a fumble recovered, or a fumble wasn't a fumble by Christian Watson, but they found their way into the end zone. So I actually am coming away excited about how well the defense is competing against the offense and challenging the offense, which makes me excited to see them week 1 against the Minnesota Vikings when they're actually able to turn it up, unleash the playbook, bring pressure, and get after Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I mean, from a defensive standpoint, yes, but the contrary is if the offense is behind, like
the
Jason's
offense is not behind. I just think the offense.
Okay, again, I'm utilizing someone who's there at practice every day, and you're not there, and you're just giving your opinion.
That's very true.
All I'm trying to say is if they are,
yeah,
and they go against Brian Flores week 1, that is a tough task.
It is.
And Jordan has had some really good games, but I think he struggled more recently against the Vikings from his statistical standpoint.
Last season, I can't recall.
Well, he didn't play in week 18.
Yeah, but the game before the Packers scored, it was 23-6, and so I don't think it was a pretty game.
And then
but the Packers got
2
it done.
years
They
ago,
took
if
the
I'm not
pedal off the
mistaken,
gas.
that was when they were 1-5 in the division. And they were down 21-0 in the first half, and he got a lot of fluff yards.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know if that was 2 or 3 years ago.
But
either way,
it was last season, and then 2 seasons ago, and then rookie year, he on New Year's Day
he torched them on New Year's Day. His rookie year,
yeah,
torched.
He went absolutely crazy against them, and so I think the Flores defense is always going to pose a challenge for the Packers. But overall, again, I'm not at practice every single day. I'm just reading the reports and listening to what other people have to say. I believe in this Packers offense, and I believe that the Packers have some issues clearly. I think the offensive line is trying to find some cohesiveness. I think that is a problem. I think the fact that the running back situation, even though Josh Jacobs is back, but I don't believe he's doing 11 on 11 quite yet, I think that poses a little bit of an issue with being able to have consistency, but I would not say that this is going to be an issue going into the season where the offense is going to stall out. They're not going to be able to move the ball. They're not going to be able to score points. I actually am very Palm. Is it Palm? Yeah, I'm actually very
prisoner of the moment?
No. Bullish. There it is.
Bullish.
I was trying to think of the word you use. I'm very bullish on the.
I use a lot of words.
Well, bullish is the one that you used to use a lot.
I used to use it a ton.
Yeah, bullish. I'm very bullish on what this offense can be this season, and so actually, I look at it as a positive.
Tony, you're in my head right now because he just explained all the reasons why he's concerned, but he's so bullish. Yesterday, as Alex Strofe was talking about the guard position. He's like, it's an upgrade, if this guy starts over this guy, it's like going from a D to a C. Now I'm just like, you say all this stuff, but you're like, yeah, I'm bullish.
I am bullish on the offense because the offensive line wasn't good even last year at the end of the year. And guess what? Jordan Love was still able to cook. And so for me, I'm very bullish on this team because I feel like there's going to be a higher level of consistency. You're going to have your 4 best offensive players on the field with Jordan Love for the first time ever together. Ever. First time ever together.
It's not week 1 yet. You don't know that.
Well, come on now. Where's some wood now? Knock on some wood. But no, this ain't wood. This is not wood. But so, again, I'm very optimistic about what this defense and what this team can be overall in the season. So I'm not concerned whatsoever. I'm actually more optimistic that the defense is able to hang with the offense, to this extent. Because typically, like you said and Jason said, the defense is always ahead from day one, but typically the offense finds its groove. This year it seems like the defense and offense keep going back and forth. And yesterday the defense dominated the offense, which is, again, something I love to hear.
So I want you to tell us about Steinhoffels, and I want to rate I got you, Kyle. Don't worry. I want you to rate how spicy you think that Mark Tauscher is going to be with us.
Why would Mark Tauscher be spicy? I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out.
He's always spicy.
Well, I think he'll be nice and calm today, but something you shouldn't be calm about is the opportunities you can do at Steinhoffels. I remember driving. I picked up my mom from the airport on Sunday. I drove past Steinhoffels right on the freeway. It's always right there waiting for you just to go to Steinhoffels, whether it's in Greenfield or whether it's in Menominee Falls. You can always go to Steinhoffels, and if you're planning any home updates this fall, don't miss Steinhoffels Labor Day sale. Right now, you can save up to 30% on furniture and home decor, plus get a free 65-inch or 85-inch TV with a qualifying purchase, perfect for the football season as it comes fast. You'll also save big on all the top mattress brands with 60 months and 0% financing. But don't wait. These Labor Day savings, they will not last. So make sure you shop in store at Steinhoffels or visit them at steinhoffels.com.
Mark Tauscher, the Packer Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champ, joins us next on the England Guest Hotline. It's Kyle and Brust live from Road America.
Kyle and Brust.
Yes, I want to be a piece of meat. Yes. That is exactly what. Yes, does it boost my confidence? Absolutely.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is setting the stage to rock your socks off. This August, jam out with real rock off. You could win raging prizes to the tune of $300,000. Get in on the jam session by playing with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries. Thursday nights will be a game show battleground for your share of cash and reward play. Real rock off. It's gonna be epic. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Why DIY your frozen pizza toppings when Screamin' Sicilian already went over the top for you? We're talking whole milk mozzarella, heaps of premium meats, a mountain of veggies. Screamin' Sicilian is frozen pizza stacked, no add-ons needed. Mamma mia! Screamin' Sicilian, so loaded with toppings, it's almost cheating. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section and taste what all the screamin' is about.
Calling all High Life lovers, the Champaign of Beers is making history. They're selecting their very first mayor of the Champaign of Beers region. Share your story, throw your hat in the ring, and show us why you love High Life by visiting the Miller Brewery website. Must be 25 plus to sign up, 21 plus to enjoy. Celebrate responsibly.
Summer is flying by, and now is the perfect time to take a look at your home's exterior. ESPN Milwaukee's Jen Latta here. Peeling paint, worn trim, and small carpentry issues can quickly become larger ones once Wisconsin's weather starts to turn. That's why I chose 2-Day Painting for my own home. Beyond painting, they handle the carpentry repairs and exterior improvements to help protect my investment. Right now, you can ask about 15% off and schedule a free estimate today at 2daypainting.com. That's 2daypainting.com and tell them Jen sent you.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling, trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
Brian Butch here. From high school All-American to Division I to the pros, I've always respected people who put in the work. And Labor Day is about exactly that. From August 19th through September 8th, get 40% off all Iron Jock gear with a minimum purchase of $50 using code ESPN40. Excludes clearance and gift cards. Our gear is moisture-wicking, anti-static, built with 4-way stretch, and powered by silver ion technology to help eliminate odor-causing bacteria. Iron Jock, built on performance, built to last, built in Wisconsin. Shop the Labor Day sale now at ironjock.com.
25 years ago, a generational Bucks team made an unforgettable run.
This is the place to be.
Light It Up, narrated by Jim Paschke, is the new season of the Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. This is the oral history of the 2000-2001 Milwaukee Bucks and their run to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Absolute bedlam here at the Bradley Center.
Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Pickleball is America's fastest growing sport, and those courts aren't going to build themselves. Good thing PLM Paving and Concrete has been building courts long before pickleball was cool. For 60 years, PLM has been Wisconsin's trusted paving partner. Did you know for the last 15 years they've been building tennis, basketball, and pickleball courts too? Now that expertise has an official name, America's Sports Construction. Thinking about adding or resurfacing a court or have any pavement maintenance needs? Don't wait. Wisconsin's construction season is running out. Visit PLMpaving.com/sports.
Has your doctor told you it's time to lose weight? Milwaukee Weight Loss helps people lose 20 to 40 pounds naturally in about 60 days without injections or extreme workouts. Get $200 off through August 31st. Schedule your free consultation at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Results may vary.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. Live from Road America. I feel like I hit the drop there pretty good.
You did.
Kids 16 and under getting free with a paying adult at the gate. You got the GT World Challenge coming up this weekend, a Ferrari Challenge and the Art of Wheels in September. New 2027 dates and limited specials are live. The XPEL Grand Prix featuring NTT IndyCar Series returns June 24th through the 27th next year, and the Sports Car Endurance Grand Prix featuring IMSA is moving to August 5th through the 8th. 4-day tickets for either weekend are $140 through September 8th, including parking. And by the way, as I mentioned, kids 16 and under get in free. Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, hanging out at beautiful Road America.
It is beautiful out here.
Oh, man. Isn't it crazy how you can just drive like 50 minutes north and feel like you're in a whole different world?
It really is. And the thing is, I love greenery everywhere. Like everywhere you look is green.
You have a gardening future, it sounds like.
The hell I do not.
Joining us on the Yingling guest hotline is Packers Hall of Famer, host of Willie and Tausch. He is Mark Tauscher. What's up, T?
You were talking veggies. What I'm sure you talked uniforms already. Is the what veggie would you think that Packers uniform most looks like? Because it's
broccoli.
It's a little too not green. Yeah.
Asparagus.
Asparagus and artichokes were kind of the two that we came up with.
Okay, so I was on the right track.
You
mean,
you guys like the unis?
Oh, man, listen, them unis is fire. Absolute fire.
What?
Fire. Oh, my
They're
God.
fire.
They are Fire. Fire. I can't wait. I want to get one. I legitimately want to get one. They did their thing with these uniforms.
You are like one
why?
of the first
what
people I've heard say that you like them. Yes, and Tausch.
What makes you like them?
Why?
Yeah, I
it's just
I
to
don't
create.
know fashion, so.
It is exactly. It is so fashionable. The design, the color, but
talking
alabaster,
about exactly.
alabaster make you run a lot faster. That's what you're gonna find out with the Green Bay Packers. It is beautiful. I love the color
What's
scheme.
alabaster?
That's the color. That's the color of
Oh,
the green.
okay.
And then I love the helmets
Yeah,
as well.
alabaster.
I love the
Known to
Green
make
Bay.
you faster.
I am so happy that the Packers finally have some beautiful alternate type special uniforms that you can wear. They're so dope. Like even the way they did the photo shoot with Jordan Love and with Christian Watson, they look casual and
Kyle,
cool with it. Like that,
Kyle,
those
if I
jerseys
may.
are fashionable, very fashionable,
I may,
and that whole color scheme is great too.
Okay, that's all great. They asked Jordan Love what they thought about it, and he didn't even know what color it was.
Yeah, they've had to find out alabaster. I didn't know what color it was either, but it looked sexy. I can tell you that. It looked dope. I love it.
But
this
don't
is
you
like
want,
this
I mean, the players don't even know what well, maybe I'm just misreading the scenario. I'm glad you like them. I hope fans
Oh,
like
yeah,
them.
and then the logo, that Green Bay classic logo on the chest. I'm telling y'all, that helmet. Ooh,
The Baylor Packers.
The name it yellow in the back. It's just creative and it's different. I love it. Like these are classics. These are absolute classics.
I think the Packers are just known as a very traditional franchise.
And I love that they broke tradition.
I think people are a little shocked. Now that looks like South Dakota State.
Oh, cool. It could be South Dakota State
Or
all you want.
Baylor.
Making
St.
history
Norbert.
since
That actually got a
1919.
little-
St.
Yeah, St.
Norbert's.
Norbert's. It does that. I love them. I love them. I
So you
absolutely
should
love
hand
these jerseys.
tradition off. Yeah, okay. Hey, I'm glad you love it, Kyle. I'm glad
Yeah,
you
I
love
mean, that was my takeaway, Tausch. I didn't know of all the things I had planned at it, I didn't know he was going to go berserk for these jerseys.
Bro, those
I
helmets
would
are so
say it's the
dope.
most excited I've heard Kyle in a long time. So kudos to the Packers for getting it
And
done
he
for
just
Kyle.
got married. Isn't that crazy?
It is odd. It's very odd.
It's not true.
Old T's on the Yingling guest hotline as Kyle and Brust are across ESPN Wisconsin, live from Road America. T, your guy Wildy had said, I wouldn't say concern's the right word, but he's definitely taken aback by how much the defense is ahead of the offense. You expect the defense to be ahead of the offense in the training camp and offseason, but it's to a degree he did not expect. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I don't love to hear that, and I think that it's one thing when you have a young quarterback or if you have some spots that you're missing, but MICAH Parsons isn't even out there. You have a new defensive coordinator. Your offensive system is the same. Obviously you don't have Tucker Kraft. It wasn't available for a big chunk of training camp, but yeah, if that's the case, and I'm glad Jason told you guys that. He has not told us on our show that. That is concerning, and I think you should be a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's you better be panicking, anything like that. You should be happy that the defense is playing well, but there's always a flip. You turn the stone over, and it's then that means the offense isn't. You want it to kind of balance out, but it does. It has felt like most of the positive coverage of this squad has been on the defensive side of the ball so far.
Tausch, is it fair to say that this is one of the 5 teams out of the 32 that you wouldn't want to play as an offense in week 1 with where the Packers are at with their offensive line?
You mean the Minnesota Vikings?
Yes, because of Flores and the way he
runs that defense. That was a really tricky question. I was very confused after you got done asking it. It's loud and it's going to be in a tough environment, so that adds another layer. And then you factor in, the defensive coordinator you're going to be going against and what he's all about. There's other teams. I mean, again, individually, you don't want to be playing Myles Garrett. You wouldn't want to be doing that. But when you're talking about a team that blitzes and does the things that Brian Flores is trying to do, you're going to get tested, and you want to make sure your guys are dialed in as far as the communication and passing off stunts and all the things that you need to do. So there's I would think that this would be at one of the top most difficult places you'd want to play, especially in week 1 when you have a bunch of linemen that have not played together for a vast majority of camp. Yeah, I'd agree with you on that.
Yeah, Tausch,
even though it's poorly worded, we got to the same place.
Yeah, and Tausch, also, I
I started wondering, do you think the Packers are a team? And then I'm like, they're playing themselves. Like that. You had me all.
Tausch, I would also say that the fact that the Packers have been bringing quite a bit of pressure during practice also allows me to feel like this team will be able to figure everything out. Well, Ben shaking his head. Do you not hear me?
Well, you and Tausch, is there anything on remote broadcast that you, Jesse, or Jason struggle with? Kyle cannot keep the mic near his mouth, and it drives me nuts.
I swear, my mic is just as close as yours. I feel like I'm about to eat it.
You guys good?
Anyways, Tausch, the Keyshawn Nixon, all this up and down, up and down, up and down. At what point do you believe that Keyshawn Nixon will finally just show that he's the starting corner and folks will get off his back?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't think he's going to be the number 1. I think Cisse is probably in that spot. It seems as if he's the only corner that's running exclusively with the ones, and then you.
Whoa. Can I just interject? When you say number 1, do you mean that he's going to follow, or do you just mean like looked as at the number 1? Because the Packers.
I don't know what Jonathan.
Follow,
do we have any? We don't have any clue what Jonathan Gannon's going to do.
Well, I feel like what we've seen him. Well, in preseason, it feels like they've been on one side, right? Cisse's been on the left if you're looking at the
They could do something different week 1. You're not going to show your
That's
cards.
True. That's true.
If Cisse is your best corner and he's great at man-to-man and you think, hey, let's go see what this – I still think you help. Obviously, Justin Jefferson's a hell of a player. But answering to Keyshawn Nixon, I just want him to – whatever role that they're going to give him and whatever role he's earned, go out and play it to the best. If that's the number 2 corner, if that's the number 3 corner – and I think he's a pro. He's enough of a pro that will indeed be the case. So I'm just not as worried about that. I think Keyshawn has proven he's had a chip on his shoulder his whole career. I think that chip has only gotten bigger with this offseason, with the way he's been spoken about. I'm guessing he's heard and read all of this. He's seen it. He's been semi-demoted, however you want to look at it. I think he is going to be as focused as he's going to be now. I think in the best case scenario, he never would have been a number 1 corner. He should be applauded the fact that he played well enough to get there. And in the same respect, the Packers should say we should and continue to try to get better at that spot. And with the draft pick of Cisse, it feels like that's how they view it. And now hopefully the defense is that much better for it.
Week 1, are you more excited to watch the first possession of the defense or the offense?
Offense.
Is that just because you played offense?
There's probably a part of that. I want to see this O-line. I want to see Jordan Love, all of the new weapons with, Tucker Crowd, the weapons being back in place with Watson, Kraft, Golden. I think you should be excited about that. And I want to see how it all comes together. And to be honest, defensively, it'll be fun to see, what Jonathan Gannon's got cooked up. But I'm going to be waiting to see MICAH back because the defense will not be where it probably wants to be until he gets back. And if they can, do some things and simulate pressure, do some stuff that will be, awesome as a scheme, and then you can intertwine that with MICAH Parsons, that to me is going to be fun.
Tauschy, some news, which I know I love listening to on the Green Bay Game Night postgame show. The dog of the game is back. I would love, after you just said you're not even excited about the defense, can you give us a 3-week out prediction of Week 1's dog of the game?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Lucas Van Ness. I think Lucas Van Ness is going to get a bunch.
Wow.
Of man. Yeah, in Minnesota, you're going to see. you're going to have to be coming off the edge. I think he is somebody, and I know they've been down on him, and he's got to develop and all this stuff, but Mike is not going to be there. Somebody has to elevate themselves, and if it's going to be Sorrell or who knows. I'd love to call my preemptive dog of the game shot, and I hope it's Lucas Van Ness.
I'm going to go Coop.
Yeah, I love Adrian Cooper. Adrian Cooper or Xavier McKinney getting some interceptions on.
All right, we got our 3 locked in. Preemptive dog of the games.
I'm actually, Tausch, I'm surprised. So are you not buying into this defense without Micah? And when I say without Micah, I mean, are you not coming away a little bit more impressed and a little bit more confidence after training camp and thinking like, all right, this defense isn't going to just fall flat on its face. They're not going to roll over without Micah.
No, I need to see it in a regular game. Preseason's cute, but I'm not. I want Micah Parsons on my team. We've given up a lot to get him. I really love watching him play. And until he's out there, this defense isn't going to be to the best of what it can be. And that's okay. And, I'd love to see him do well without him, but I can't wait to see what it actually looks like when he's back out there in this new system, the blitz, all the things that Jonathan Gannon wants to do. Utilizing him definitely should be excitement level for all of us.
In your prime, against Micah in his prime, which I guess we could just say is right now.
Yeah.
Coming off the ACL, even though it's not prime.
Help.
10. Oh no, you're Rasheed Walker. Run, Jordan.
Nah, he ain't that.
No,
He
I
ain't
want
that
help.
now.
I want him to help.
No, 1-on-1. How many 10 pass rushes? How many pressures does he get off you? 1-on-1.
I don't know, man. He's there. I'm not even in the. Micah Parsons is a Hall of Fame gifted, talented player. I was a player that got the best of what I could do. I don't know what that answer would look like, but I would say I would guess like most tackles that are playing Micah Parsons, you probably want to have make sure you're thinking things through and not saying, let's just go 1-on-1 and do this.
Wait a minute, Tausch. Wait a minute now. Yeah. I'm gonna give you some credit now. Now, from my memory, you went against Kabir Bajabia-Miller, Aaron Campbell, and Clay Matthews, didn't you, in practice?
I did, yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, those guys are not Micah Parsons, but they all had some really good seasons.
Is elite. There's a difference between being a really good football player and being one of the best elite players in the league. I would not have blocked. I was fortunate I got to block Reggie White. He was 38 or 39 years old. I'm not blocking Reggie White when he's 25. I just not consistently. Larry Allen, who is one of the greatest offensive linemen I've ever seen, he couldn't block Reggie White 1-on-1. So you can sit here and have all this false bravado in life, or you can be realistic.
Keeping it real with T.
I'm going to keep it real. Yeah.
I love it.
All right, T.
Shit, fellas.
That's Mark Tauscher on the Yingling.
He got somewhere to be. I heard that.
That's that Zimmer Chevy.
He didn't even ask us anything. When
I heard the car, I wasn't even going to ask. Do you got anything for us? I was like,
said, all right,
places
fellas.
to be.
All right, fellas, somewhere to be.
Kyle Wallace, you made me laugh out loud yesterday,
How?
and we'll show you and explain why next.
Oh.
Surviving Kyle and Brust
I don't know about you. I like to be gawked at, okay?
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 4 windows, get 4 free in 48 months with 0% interest, same as cash. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
ESPN Milwaukee fans, it's Gabe Neitzel here, and I want to introduce you to Jens Family Chiropractic. If you're dealing with back pain, neck pain, headaches, or sciatica, Jens Family Chiropractic focuses on finding the cause of the problem, not just helping you manage the symptoms. For nearly 10 years, they've helped Milwaukee area patients find real answers through personalized care and advanced treatment options. Learn more and check out their new patient special at jensfamilychiropractic.com. That's jensfamilychiropractic.com.
Summer's not over yet. We're ready to rock. The Cherry Pie Show, rescheduled from June, is back this Wednesday for Wednesday Night Live, presented by Beatbox. Get ready for a free night of your favorite 80s rock at the Bud Pavilion at State Fair Park. Gates open at 6. Music starts at 7.
Every day, teachers and support staff step up, give their all, and make a difference for students. It's a great time to say thank you. I'm Peggy Wirtz-Olson, teacher and president of the Wisconsin Education Association Council. We are teaming up with the Badgers to recognize educators who reach, teach, and inspire. Think of an educator who changed your life and tell us their story. Visit weac.org and help us celebrate the professionals who power Wisconsin's public schools.
I love a good competition, especially when it brings together some of my favorite things. UW Credit Union, Wisconsin sports, and some friendly trash talk. Mark Tauscher here, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to the inaugural UW Credit Union Games. Watch Wisconsin student athletes from various sports go head-to-head until we crown the ultimate winner. Follow along on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and all of our social media platforms. UW Credit Union, here for every you.
Every homeowner has a list. That roof, those windows, that bathroom you've been meaning to update. If you've been putting off home improvements, you're not alone. At Exterior Pros and Baths, they help homeowners upgrade their homes with beautiful roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, and bathrooms built to last. Right now, save up to $3,000 on your next project. Don't wait until a small problem becomes an expensive one. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com. Exterior Pros and Baths. Done right, built to last.
Planning a high-level event shouldn't feel overwhelming.
I'm Tiara Gomez, founder of Events by Design. For over 25 years, we've helped companies turn complex, high-pressure events into seamless, unforgettable experiences. When trying to engage your team and pull off something meaningful, the details matter. From concept to execution, we design every event so it reflects your vision and delivers real impact. No missed moments, just refined experiences people will remember. Let's start designing today. Search online, Events by Design.
Right now, more than 100,000 children waiting in foster care need our help. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is focused on finding them safe, permanent homes. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Live from the beautiful Road America in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. 640 acres. That's why they call it America's National Park of Speed. It's a full weekend destination. There's more events to go. This weekend, you got the GT World Challenge. Ferrari Challenge is coming September 12th through the 13th, and the Art on Wheels is going to be the 18th through the 20th of September with 300 vintage and historic race cars. Just know that there's something for you all across this racetrack. It is an amazing place. I fell in love with it when I was a freshman in college back in 2010. Came to Road America and I was like, I love this place. So check it out, roadamerica.com, to get your tickets today. It's Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more YouTube. See our beautiful faces at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Now, Kyle, I know some people heard this on Sunday. I know some people heard it yesterday, but you weren't here to talk me through your instant reaction to this clip on Sunday Karma, talking through your punishments for your fantasy football season.
Last place has to go to a sperm bank.
Okay.
And make a donation.
Yep.
You have to donate your sperm.
Yes.
And you have to ultimately be willing to be contacted by a future child of yours when they turn 18.
That seems.
Are we really talking about bodily
I'm
fluids?
saying,
terrible.
That's
I'm
not
saying-
hard. That's like you go there for 30 minutes and you're done. Why not?
30 minutes. Wow, Craig, look at you. Damn.
Laughing at yourself? Think you're funny?
I mean, I was
But
impressed.
the
I was
funnier part was
impressed.
when Craig goes, "That's not bad. That's not bad."
Yeah, listen, the weird thing is that Craig is the founder and CEO of Good Karma Sports. And then you have the market manager and VP of the Milwaukee market in Greg Scalzo. And they're talking about that. That is a bet? Like, really?
Good Karma Sports, baby.
Listen, I'm not trying to be in the sport of donating my sperm. That's not the sport I'm trying to be in at all. Hell, I only got one place I need to donate. It ain't to random people. It's one woman. So it's just, I couldn't believe that's what we were talking about on that show. I felt uncomfortable. And the fact that they did not, we left Sunday unclear whether or not this is going to be a thing. I said, I'm not having some random kid come to me at 18 looking like me. No.
Tony Cartagena is running the show. TC, you looked up some things that might be able to help them, actually.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know if it'll help them, or I guess if they lose, they could get out of it. So I looked up some of the deciding factors and qualifications, and some banks or donation drop-off spots, as you may call them, don't really accept you if you are under the height of 5'7". As your genetic.
Two of them are out.
Craig and Greg.
And then I said, Alex Strofe, do they want his pig heart?
Yeah, I mean,
he's got underlying medical conditions.
Dang, I guess I'm the only one.
You're the only one that can participate.
Yeah, if somebody's looking to, keep the white race. Oh, excuse me, the white race white. I ain't in there neither. Maybe we're a bad batch. I'm only good if you're trying to get some little black babies or mulatto. Not say the mulatto.
Just
Mixed
stop.
babies.
Just stop while you're behind. Yep.
We were just trying to say that if you want to go back on the show and say nobody's going to hear is going to qualify.
Yeah, we could just say that.
You're too short.
We thought. Well,
That's all I was trying to get to.
We talked about it after, and we said to Strofe, I said, man, Strofe would be tricking everybody because it's 6'2", 170-something pounds. They may think, oh wow, I get a little bit of height, I get a little bit of just niceness, and they don't realize they're
He's going to play a sport.
Yeah, they'd be so disappointed. Say the bank did something wrong. They swapped it out. This isn't what I asked for.
Kyle, do you know what Strofe said his best trait was when we were discussing this yesterday? His best trait, and it was not that he's 6'3". He would not let you call him 6'2". He'd be very offended.
Oh, well, okay. His best trait is what? Talking, speaking?
And I quote, I have beautiful eyes.
Oh, I've never noticed his eyes.
He said
either.
He said it.
He said it dead in our eyes.
Seductively. It was weird, and he thinks he'd be chosen.
I've never heard him. I never looked into the kid's eyes and thought that he has beautiful eyes.
He said out of you four, the eyes would be the deciding factor, and he would be chosen first.
What color did he say his eyes were?
Blue. And when he wears
blue.
blue, they pop.
Yeah, he
His
said
eyes aren't blue.
he brought up.
If I were him,
his eyes aren't blue. I would.
He
notice
said they may look a little. What color was it?
He said maybe green because his shirt was green
Shirt
yesterday,
was
and I was
green,
like, I don't
like-
think eyes work that way.
I was like, your eyes aren't popping that blue.
You
if we really need to look hard.
You know what donation I'm trying to get? I'm trying to get the donation of the millionaire.
What you mean?
Craig.
Donation of what? Oh yeah.
That's who's the richest? Who got the gene pool where they're smart enough to be able to build something?
Or generational wealth.
Well, that's not the way it works when you donate. You don't get any of the wealth. Actually, be quite upset if you find out that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Damn.
That's my daddy.
dad.
Yeah, you gotta figure this out.
I'd be knocking on the door every day. Hey, Dad, you want to hang out? I want to get to know you.
I didn't really like my other daddy. I want my real daddy.
Yeah. Don't like you. I like him.
That's crazy. Can you believe they even offered that? Like, that's insane.
Diabolical.
That was the last thing I expected. I expected maybe we do some type of food or some type of karaoke, something normal. I've never heard of this in my life. Have you ever heard of somebody?
Is that show normal?
No.
No, the show is far from normal, but that was just off the rails. I couldn't believe that.
You have a family that goes to church on Sundays. What would have happened if you were driving to or from a religious building? And that's the conversation you heard in the car
have to go
with
back.
your grandma and Mama Wallace.
They would turn this off. What is this? What is this?
Go for a
You
second
work here?
sermon.
This is matter of fact, my mom she wasn't listening on Sunday, and hopefully she's not listening now.
Shout out Mama Wallace.
Gosh, I said too much.
Let's get to caller number 10 for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? 800-990-3776. TC, you wrote all of the questions?
Oh, yeah. This is
all right.
And you know what? It's kind of hard to write questions for you because I feel like I know you too well.
Well, we'll see if that pays dividends for me or not. Let's go to caller 10 for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? You get 15 questions in 90 seconds. You are allowed to say skip or pass. If you want to skip one and get through all the other questions, you can come back to it at the end. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-ESPN. Caller 10. 800-990-3776. Caller 10 for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust in 2 minutes.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Eleanor Roosevelt and Franklin D. Roosevelt.
They were kissing cousins?
They were cousins. You know that?
But were they
I don't-
kissing?
What do you mean they were married?
Yeah,
what
I
do you
think
mean?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It all started with a small storefront and a big promise. Treat every customer just like family. For decades, local families have trusted Sendix to provide the freshest food, the warmest smiles, and a place where community comes first. From generation to generation, we have grown together. Because Sendix is more than just a grocery store. It's home. Thank you for allowing us to serve you for the past 100 years. Here's to the next 100 years. Sendix, your trusted local grocer.
Shopping for new windows and doors shouldn't feel like a negotiation. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin doesn't believe in games. They never inflate pricing, and there's no high-pressure sales pitch. Just premium windows and doors built for long-term comfort, beauty, and peace of mind. Buy direct through Pella, and one trusted team handles everything with Pella-certified installers every step of the way. Real pricing, premium quality, no games. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Snap-on IndyCar weekend at the Milwaukee Mile. 2 races, 1 iconic track, twice the action. August 28th through the 30th. This is summer's fastest ticket, so get yours now and hold on tight.
At Associated Bank, we know it's not always fun thinking about saving. You know what is fun? Not thinking about it. That's why we call it automated savings. You save automatically. How much you want, how often you want, for whatever you want. And if you don't know how much to save, well, that's why we're here. We'll suggest an amount so you hit your target without ever thinking about it. See, saving can be fun, especially when it's automatic. At Associated Bank, we get you. That's why we've got you. Learn more at associatedbank.com/YouGotThis. Member FDIC.
Calling all High Life lovers, the Champagne of Beers is making history. They're selecting their very first mayor of the Champagne of Beers region. Share your story, throw your hat in the ring, and show us why you love High Life by visiting the Miller Brewery website. Must be 25 plus to sign up, 21 plus to enjoy. Celebrate responsibly.
Hey, this is Jen Latta. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A good karma sports radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is Kyle and Brust, live from Road America out in Plymouth. I'm Kyle Wallace. Ben Brust is out somewhere. And we are on 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee, 100.5 ESPN Madison, and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. And I'm excited to be joined today for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Tell me his name again, TC. Who in West Bend? Dale. Dale in West Bend. Dale, what's happening, man? How you doing?
Hey, guys. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. You feeling pretty good about this?
I'm feeling all right about it. Yeah, we're going to give it the old college try.
I love it, the old college try. All right, well, here we go. Go ahead, spin it, TC.
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Presented by Geist Garage Doors, your local trusted garage door company for over 70 years. Don't think twice. Call Geist.
All right, Dale, so here's how it goes. You get 15 questions in 90 seconds. You can say skip or pass if you do not know the answer to one of the questions, and we will come back in the end if you have time. Any questions before we rock and roll here, Dale?
Nope, I think I'm all right.
All right, let's do it for the pride of West Bend. Here we go, Dale, in 3,
All right.
2, 1. Who was the United States of America named after?
Pass.
This country music superstar famously sang 9 to 5.
Pass.
Who is he who must not be named in the Harry Potter books?
Voldemort.
What country gifted the Statue of Liberty?
France.
Name all 5 Great Lakes.
Michigan. Huron. Ontario. Erie. Superior.
In ACL, what does the L stand for?
Ligament.
What European soccer club is famously owned by Ryan Reynolds?
Not right, but Manchester United.
What direction does the sun rise from?
It rises in the east.
What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Pass.
Who is credited with writing most of the Declaration of Independence?
Hancock. John Hancock.
What actor famously tried to steal the Declaration of Independence in the fictional movie National Treasure? What actor?
Nicolas Cage.
What is the shape of the track at Daytona 500?
Oval.
All right, there we are. What do we got?
That was a little rough.
It was a little rough. I was trying to get us through the last 3, but it was a little rough.
No
what
worries.
we got here? What we got here, TC?
I have him at 7 of 12. He got through 12. The questions may have been written a little long. That's on me, but I got you 7 of 12. That's not terrible.
France, ligament. Okay, yeah, okay, all right, sounds good. All right, well,
It was better than you thought.
I was trying to get him through some more. It was rough at the beginning, but then he came through. I got to knock on the glass to tell Ben to come in. All right, well, we'll put you on hold here, and we'll see if you are smarter indeed than Ben Brust, Dale, and West Bend. Welcome back, Ben. Oh, wow, is he locked out? Oh, you know the codes, huh? Look at you. You can just come here anytime you want. They give Ben Brust everything around here. Come on, Ben. All right. Tony, you can start the music again.
I see we didn't extend the bed.
I'm not
For
sure.
those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Presented by Geist Garage Doors, your local trusted garage door company for over 70 years. Don't think twice. Call Geist.
All right, Ben Brust. You're going up against Dale in West Bend, the pride of West Bend, here at Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Did he say that himself?
I called him that, the pride
Okay.
of West Bend. And so what it is you have 15 questions, 90 seconds. You can say skip or pass, and we'll come back in the end if there is time. Ben Brust, you have any questions for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Questions written by a good friend of yours, Tony Cartagena, who claims to know you very well.
Let's hit it.
I think he set you up very well for a victory.
Okay.
All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Who was the United States of America named after?
I don't know.
This country music superstar famously sang 9 to 5.
Dolly Parton.
Who is he who must not be named in the Harry Potter books?
Lord Voldemort.
What country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States?
France.
Name all 5 Great Lakes.
Superior, Erie, Michigan. I don't know. I'm not going to do a pass.
In ACL, what does the L stand for?
Ligament.
What European soccer club is famously owned by Ryan Reynolds?
No idea.
What direction does the sun rise from?
East.
What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Rock.
Who is credited with writing most of the Declaration of Independence?
Jefferson.
What actor famously tried to steal the Declaration of Independence in the fiction?
Nicolas Cage.
Okay, now what is the shape of the track at the Daytona 500?
I think it's an oval.
Jason Sudeikis plays this fictional coach on the Apple TV series.
Ted Lasso.
Who hosted ESPN's Jeopardy this summer?
Oh, man, it was all over ESPN's app. Pass.
In ACL, what does the A stand for?
Arterior? Anterior.
Who was the United States named after?
A bald eagle.
Who hosted ESPN's Jeopardy this summer?
Scott Van Pelt.
No, I think he did enough.
I got him at 10.
Yeah, I think he did enough.
Which would mean that for the first time with me running the show.
Yeah, those were too easy.
I don't. I said those were.
Is that
I read
too
them.
easy?
Those were too easy.
I mean, once I saw Harry
if
Potter,
I get a 10 spot and you said Harry Potter, like
Harry Potter, National
like I
Treasure,
could
Ted Lasso,
Tom Riddle, like both names ready to go.
Yeah,
Ted
but there
Lasso's
were
a layup.
some you didn't know the Great Lakes. You didn't really know American history.
Well, I
didn't
knew
wanna
3 of
waste
them. I just didn't
time.
waste time. I played the game. I didn't play the question.
Like the other guy took time for that one. I was very concerned because if he would have been able to get through the last 3, it would have probably been 10-9. But yeah.
All right,
Thomas Jefferson was good. That was a good
All
point.
right, so too easy. It's good to know. Good to know. Too easy. Next week we'll ratchet up a little bit.
Yeah, so here we are. So congratulations to Ben Brust on being winning Are You Smart and Ben Brust.
For being smarter than yourself.
The whole 12 thing doesn't even count because we'd had all these different producers, different shows. So the whole 12.
I already got past that like a long time
ago. That doesn't
ago.
count. But who was the United States of America named after? Amerigo Vespucci.
Never would have known that. That's bad on me.
Italian explorer. This country music superstar famously sang 9 to 5. Oh, my poor baby girl at home. So sad about the death of Dolly Parton.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Dolly Parton. Who is he who must not be named in the Harry Potter books? Lord Voldemort. What country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States? France. Name all 5 Great Lakes. Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior.
I would have forgot Huron, so I'm glad I skipped.
In ACL, what does the L stand for? Ligament. And what European soccer club is famously owned by Ryan Reynolds? I'm shocked you didn't know this one. Wrexham?
Yeah, no.
Wrexham FC? That's shocking. What direction does the sun rise from? The east. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Not rock. It's actually a diamond, one that you bought your wife. Who is credited for writing most of the Who is credited for writing most of the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What actor famously tried to steal the Declaration of Independence in the fictional movie National Treasure? I didn't get through it. You said Nicolas Cage. What is the shape of the track at the Daytona 500? Oval. Jason Sudeikis plays this fictional soccer coach on an Apple TV series, Ted Lasso. Who hosted ESPN Jeopardy this summer? Joe Buck. Joe Buck. And in ACL, what does the A stand for? Anterior cruciate.
Yeah, like if you're gonna ask that question for me, you got to go with the C. No one does anyone know the C?
I think most
you
people
do because
know
you tore
what
it.
ACL stands for.
Yeah, you could have just done ACL. Yeah, then I would have messed it up. Yeah. Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust is brought to you by Geist Garage Doors. For over 70 years, Geist Doors has been the local trusted name for garage doors sales, service, and repair. Visit geistdoors.com and don't think twice. Call Geist. And I'm feeling lucky after that victory, so you know where I got to go.
Where is that? Oh,
Potawatomi Casino Hotel with fast payouts. They bring you right back in the action. 2,600 slot machines, a great menu of food in the sports book, a 2,000-square-foot video wall. It is literally an amazing place for you to enjoy entertainment wherever you are. So check out Potawatomi. Bingo, slot machines, table games, entertainment, fun, rewards, giveaways. I mean, like they literally have it all. So stop on by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Must be 21 years or older. I want to ask you my Brewers question that I came up with today.
Yeah, you told me that before the
show.
Because
it's new. It's new. It's new but different, but the same but different but new.
Is it engaging, intriguing? Will it make me go, huh?
It should. Next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
I think I need to take medicine. I've been sick for a month.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
southbound on 43, backing up right past Brown Deer Road to Bender, and then down from Capitol Drive down to about Fond du Lac Avenue. Westbound 94 is tightening up a bit from 27th Street to about Hawley Road. Eastbound from 76th Street to 68th, and then coming out of the stadium to 35th Street. Planning a home project or need added flexibility? Tap into your home's value with a home equity line of credit from Great Midwest Bank. Visit greatmidwestbank.com, your simply local equal housing lender. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds and humidity, a few overnight showers, a low of 67. Tomorrow, lingering showers exit early, then pop-ups in the afternoon, a high of 80. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
The best source for every piece of NFL news you need to know.
I would just say that right now I think all options are on the table. I think that they went through that trade thing and they talked to teams, and it's not like those talks are shut down.
ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter is on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy every Wednesday morning at 7:30. Sponsored by Island Resort and Casino, Tony Wendorf and Associates, and Smart 18 Union. On 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
Don't let a busted garage door get you down. Call my friends at Geist today. For 70 years, Geist has been the trusted garage door authority in Wisconsin. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to get your exact needs. For swift and reliable garage repair solutions, go to geistdoors.com. That's GEIS doors.com. You can also visit their amazing showroom in Brookfield, featuring hundreds of doors and openers and their custom design room.
Don't think twice. Call Geist.
Life's better under our roof. At Grimaud & Associates with American Family Insurance, we know life isn't one size fits all. That's why we help protect what matters most: your home, your car, and the people who count on you. Ben Brust here for Grimaud & Associates. Bundle your home and auto insurance to simplify coverage and save on the policies you need most. Contact Grimaud & Associates Insurance today at 414-332-0838.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Trying to keep up with the 21st century can really get you down.
When you need a break, come to Kessler's.
We'll turn your day around.
We have good air conditioning.
And we love making new friends.
The coffee's better than average.
Because we want you to come back again.
We want to be your jeweler.
My father told you for 29 years that he wanted to be your jeweler.
He put that desire in everyone he hired.
And then he gave us the company.
He transformed our lives and gave us the most fun job on earth.
It's easy to sell jewelry when you sell it for less than it's worth.
Come and take a look at our engagement rings.
And of course, we have thousands of other things.
When you're having an overcast day, come to Kessler's.
We're going to turn your day around.
Free jewelry cleaning done by world-class professionals.
While you drink your good coffee in a room full of diamonds and gold.
Makes you feel better, no matter what you've been told.
One thing you definitely want to see before you're done
is our exclusive Kessler 81.
To find the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Look around your office. Does it look like 1994 called and wants its lobby back?
Most brands just show up, often amongst outdated decor.
At Captivate Exhibits, ordinary space is the enemy. Beige walls, faded graphics, that motivational poster no one reads.
That's not culture, that's camouflage.
Captivate designs and builds spaces that don't whisper, they speak. They spark conversations, people lean in.
Stop blending in and start captivating today at CaptivateExhibits.com.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's a great tip from Ryan and McGuanago on the Carbless Talking text line. Homes, first letter of each lake. Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior.
Oh, why didn't I learn that in school?
I don't know. Maybe he's a teacher.
You did.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace hanging out at Road America in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin.
Oh, we're not in Plymouth?
No, we're just outside of Plymouth. We're in Elkhart Lake.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
I mean, Plymouth is 2 minutes away if you want to go check it out.
Nope.
I was at a nice coffee shop. It was great.
Just got to make sure I get through it.
Just make it home.
Yeah, make it home.
Not get pulled over this time.
Yeah,
Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace, like I said. My question to you, I think that this opens up the idea of a plethora of options.
Plethora of options. Okay, that's a lot.
And I'd love to hear from you, the K&B fam, on YouTube and as well on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. If you could have one bat in the postseason, have their best stretch of the season, who would it be?
Oh, one bat?
One bat from the Brewers to have their best stretch of the season in the postseason, who would you choose?
There's one person on this team that can literally change. If he would have played better in the postseason before, the Brewers may have won more postseason series. Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
I would take.
But what's the problem with
hit so well
hang
last
on.
year.
The problem with the Christian Yelich question is, based off how he's played, his best stretch couldn't be as equal to his best stretch last year.
Okay, so
you kind of got to use the evidence of what you have.
See, that's not true, because if I told you back on, I don't know, July 1st that Joey O was going to play as well as he has since July 4th.
But now you've seen that stretch.
But I understand. But that stretch has been some of the best play in baseball, has it not been?
And it's been since July 4th.
Yeah.
So that's like a long stretch of consistency.
So what I'm saying
there's been no long stretch of consistency for Yelly.
But exactly. But before that, you would have never predicted that Joey O was going to be able to play the way that he did. And the thing about Christian Yelich is that you know that the talent is in him. You've seen him play at an MVP type level before. So what I am saying is that his best stretch of baseball, it could be at a level where he's hitting multiple home runs. He's consistently getting on base. Like, that is what I'm looking to get from Christian Yelich. If he can play like the MVP, not even MVP, if he can play simply as well as he played last year, right? If he plays at an all-star type level, then the Milwaukee Brewers are that much better. That much better, because he's one of the guys you can depend on. I don't know if I can depend on Joey O in the playoffs. I don't know if I can depend on David Hamilton in the playoffs. I don't know if I can depend on Luis Lara in the playoffs. I don't know if I can depend on Garrett Mitchell in the playoffs. I don't know if I can depend on Cooper Pratt in the playoffs. But you know what? If I know that Christian Yelich can be as great as he has been in the past in the playoffs for the Brewers, that sets them up and makes them even more competitive. So give me Christian Yelich. What other answer would you want? I'm confused. He literally has the best pedigree of anybody on this team. MVP. He's a former MVP.
You've said your piece.
All right, Mo.
I see a Carbless talking text on response right away that it says it's Bill. William Contreras.
I love William Contreras.
Former Silver Slugger. The answer is Bryce Terang. Bryce Terang, in the month of August last year, had 10 home runs. 10 home runs. You know how many he has on the year this year?
Like 12?
16.
16. Okay.
He's got 4 in April, 3 in May, 5 in June, 4 in July, and I know he's a little banged up, but 0 in August. Mm-hmm. If you could get the best version that you've seen of Bryce Terang in the postseason, especially with, like, if you plan on facing the Dodgers, lefties like Snell and Skubal, that to me is the answer. Bryce Terang, 10 home runs in August last year, and then he didn't play as well in the postseason. He struggled at the plate, specifically in that Dodgers series. I think he was good early in the Cubs series, then faded off. Yep. The answer is Bryce Terang. When you show the ability, that's what you judge athletes on, right? Their potential, and then can they continue to live up to it, right? He hit 10 home runs in August last year. And then you have Aaron Judge, Kyle Schwarber, all of the Team USA in the World Baseball Classic singing the praises of how easy Bryce Terang makes it look going opposite field as a lefty who's like 5'9". Yeah, if Bryce Terang in the playoffs, because he's going to be in more meaningful spots at number 1 or number 2 in the lineup, can he be the guy? That's the guy I need him to be. If I could pick, again, the question is, what bat? If you could pick their best stretch of baseball, them playing in the postseason, who would it be? It's Bryce Terang.
Yeah, the thing is, Bryce Terang's never been the guy that leads your offense, right? Like, that's what Christian Yelich has done in his career. And the way that I look at it is, yeah, it'd be great to have Bryce Terang playing his best stretch of offense, but I guess I just have more confidence that Bryce Terang is going to be already more consistent and play the way he played this season in the postseason, is why I'm not looking for Bryce Terang to be a superhero. I'm looking to find a guy who has not lived up to the expectations of how talented that he has been in the past, that I would love for him all of a sudden to get it clicking right in the nick of time during the postseason. That's why I went with Christian Yelich. And I get William Contreras. I would love for him to play well, but I already think that he's going to be fine in the playoffs. I think Bryce Terang's going to be fine in the playoffs.
But I don't need them to be fine. In order to win, you need stars. You need guys you need guys with pop. I'm not going to rely on Christian Yelich.
Ben, but your question to me.
I know. I just don't like your answer.
No, well, my answer is the most logical answer that you have is because if out of all of those guys, who is clearly having the worst season?
But I still
guy?
think his best stretch doesn't come near the best stretch that William Contreras and Bryce Terang could have this season.
You're saying this season, but again, if he gets back to who he was last year, a guy that hit 29 home runs for the Brewers last season, a guy that hit, 285 last year or something like that?
I guess I'm using more evidence of what is more real, and you're using more of a fairy tale.
You would have said this if I said Joey O on July 1st, that it would have been a fairy tale for Joey O to play.
But Joey O is young and strong, and Yelly's bat speed's dropping. It's not something you can rely on. And by the way, if you want to use the postseason, he's never even had a postseason, which you could be proud of.
Well, that's my whole point. If his best stretch can be during the playoffs, it would be fantastic.
That's just wishful thinking.
Ben. I understand and respect your answer about Bryce Terang, but the same logic you're using against Kyle that you haven't seen it this year.
I know I'm using it against him with my own logic.
No,
I'm just now using my bias of Yelich.
But your argument for Bryce Terang is he did it last August.
I know. Trust me. Like I said, I know I'm using this against Kyle, but I'm using it for myself. But mine has more logic behind it, even though they're both wishful.
How does yours have more logic behind it?
You both referenced 2025.
That's fine. Bryce Terang is still one of the best players on the Brewers, and Christian Yelich is getting dropped out of the lineup and being pushed down.
So you're saying Christian Yelich is done.
And his postseason numbers are crap. He hasn't had an RBI since I was in college, seemingly.
That's even more reason why I want him to have the best stretch going right now into the postseason. That's exactly what you want. And that was my whole point, is that Bryce Terang, you saw him in the postseason last year. He was not great, but he had some glimmers. You've seen Bill Contreras, you've seen William make plays in the postseason. What we have not seen from Christian Yelich is him to be able to have a great regular season and translate it into the postseason. So he can just flip that, where all of a sudden
where it's so much easier to have that happen in the postseason to flip that.
Well, you're both wrong, by the way. The correct answer based on the question is undoubtedly Jake Bauers. When it comes to needing offense and a big bat, when he had a stretch earlier this year, so we can actually use 2026, when it looked like every 4 or 5 games he was going yard for the Brewers at one point. A short stretch, but right before the All-Star break, he gets hot. And he's been playing really well as of recent.
Yeah, he hit 2 bombs last week, and he was 4 for 4 with a walk. I think against the Dodgers.
Give me 2 bombs and 4 for 4 against the Dodgers in the postseason. I would just go with the power against the Dodgers last year. The team had absolutely zero power outside of Churrio's leadoff home run in game 2. It's Jake Bauers. You want the big bat. You want him to be his poor version of Kyle Schwarber, whatever you want that to be. It's Jake Bauers.
It is not Jake Bauers, because Jake Bauers has hit. How is it not Bryce? Bryce Terang hit 10 home runs in August and is still terms of.
He just hasn't had a. He's been very consistent, but he hasn't
basically
had a
what
great
we're all
season.
doing is we're just picking a guy that we believe in most and want to see do well. That's ultimately what this has turned into.
I would love it to be Bryce Terang and Christian.
I brought numbers as to why.
Christian Yelich has had a phenomenal week.
He said a week.
Phenomenal week.
Hey,
yeah.
With that,
Bryce slapping it.
Jake Bauers had 2 really good weeks this season. Ben, what does your guy have?
He needs to step it up.
Again, all I'm saying is that the bit. Well, really,
he's also a little banged up, so he's going to get healthy at the right time.
You think Christian Yelich ain't banged up? He looked banged up. He looked like he just constantly.
He looks like he needs
in
a
pain.
walker.
Yeah, he constantly in pain. So for me, though,
he needs to take steroids. No one's gonna be looking for steroids.
That is crazy.
No.
That is crazy.
He needs some steroids.
Right. That is wild.
All right, it's crazy and wild. But is he wrong?
Correct.
No.
You don't hate it, Tony. No one's looking for steroids right now, especially Yelich. So let's be that's wrong. He can't hit it. He can barely hit it out of the park.
Stay off the juice. I'm just going to say this. I think this question poses the biggest problem for the Milwaukee Brewers is that we talked about Bryce Terang, somebody that you expect to deliver for the Brewers. You talked about Bill Contreras that you expect to deliver for the Brewers. You talk about Christian Yelich that you expected to come through for the Milwaukee Brewers, and now we're talking about Jake Bauers being the guy. The unsung hero, Jake Bauers, is the guy that we're going to be depending on.
That's why I don't like that. That's scary.
No, it's a problem, and that's one of the reasons I've been so hesitant to believe that Milwaukee Brewers can find a way to continue to win, even though they win because they're a hell of a baseball team and their pitching has been phenomenal. That is something that has not got enough credit. Is over this stretch in the month of August, this team, whether they win or lose and are losing these close games, the pitching has just been flawless for the Milwaukee Brewers. And so the problem is that these bats. We don't know who's going to step up.
There doesn't need to be a right answer, says Stevie on the Carbus Talking text line, but there definitely is a wrong one, and it's the DH who isn't batting third or fourth in the lineup.
Well, again.
Who had a good week.
Well, what I'm saying is, if he were to turn it around, wouldn't we be excited? Like, isn't that the one guy on the team this year that has completely just been miserable? He has failed, has not lived up to expectations. If he all of a sudden turns it around,
I guess I don't believe in fairy tales.
Okay.
It would be the best story. But that doesn't – good stories don't get you World Series. You know what gets you World Series? What Ben suggested.
You quit. I can't believe you quit on Christian Yelich.
I quit on him a long time. I quit on him last postseason. The grounders to first and second drove me out of my mind.
It was just foreshadowing what you were going to see next year, as in this season. I don't know, man. I just think if Joey O can find a way, I feel like Christian Yelich can find a way. Because if this is Christian Yelich now, the next 2 years.
You said he looks hurt.
He old. He 34. He old. I get it. Like, it hurts to move sometimes.
It looks like it hurts to swing.
Keep it up with these young kids.
Just topping it, little grounder. Oh, right to second base.
Again, if.
Oh, he pulled it. It's just a dribbler to first base.
If Joey O can find a swing, then I believe Christian Yelich can find a swing. And last week showed us.
Joey O doesn't look like he needs a walker to get to the batter's box.
26 years old.
Exactly, which is why it shouldn't be shocking that somebody in his youth and his prime did something that was unique and special.
All right, hopefully next week we have our show next Tuesday. Hopefully we're talking about how Christian Yelich
had another great week.
Had another stacking
week.
Stacking
wins.
You asked this question, and the answer might already be in front of you. It may already be in front of you.
Because of the week?
Yeah, that's what it takes. One good week, you keep stacking good weeks, and what happens?
I will bet you starting today through Sunday.
Oh, come on now.
That Yelly bats under 220.
Dang. Oh.
Yeah, you won't put money behind it because
I can't put money on something I can't
take
control
that bet, Kyle. You can't put money on something you can't control, so you've never bet.
That's the whole. What's wrong with you? You bet Jordan Love's touchdown in yards. That's the stupidest statement that's ever been uttered on ESPN Wisconsin.
I can't bet my money on something I don't have confidence in.
Oh, but yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah,
no.
But I'm hopeful.
I have more confidence that Bryce Terang can get out of what he's in than Mr. DH batting 6 and 7.
I don't like the disrespect for Christian Yelich right
now. Are we going to be real or are we going to treat him with kid gloves?
Can we tease it down to 210 with an RBI? That we're talking, you know?
I'll take that.
You know what it would be? A sack fly.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be a single.
We'll take it. We'll take whatever we can. I'm buying Christian Yelich stock. How about that?
Hey, it just keeps getting lower, and they say buy low.
I'm never quitting on Christian Yelich. And if you think this is it, he is under contract for next season in 2028 as well.
He's going to be a great
bench coach
next to Pat Murphy. We'll just get him a chair, too.
He's basically Udonis Haslam for the
Yeah.
That's a lot of money that's sitting on the bench. They'll have to figure something out.
Somebody want to take him?
No. That was $28 million. Hell no. Hell no. Ain't nobody taking him. So, I mean, I'm hopeful. He's only 34. Isn't Schwarber like the same age?
Do you see what he's doing as a lefty?
They need to train.
Do you see his frame? He doesn't look like he's hurting getting to the batter's box.
If he hurt, no matter. He find a way to get there. He's solid.
Something that I know is a sure thing, which is great because I've worked with them, is Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. They stick to the straightforward pricing, honest conversations, and helping homeowners find the right fit for their home. October 2nd is the date where the back door is going in on the first floor. It's going to be so amazing. It's going to help the energy costs. It's going to help the home value. It's going to be beautiful. And when you buy direct through Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, that same team that manufactures your windows and doors is going to sell, install, and service them. That's real pricing, premium quality, and no game. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com. Christian freaking Yelich, man.
Gotta believe. What did Pat Murphy say? Don't boo the guy. You got to get behind him, support him. I'm supporting him. I'm standing 10 toes down behind Christian Yelich. So is Pat Murphy.
Next.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust
I mean, I love you both, but I find Kyle a little more spot on.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Westbound 94, we've got delays stretching from 35th Street all the way to Holly Road. We do have a crash on the off-ramp to 35th Street from 94 westbound, so that's something to keep in mind. On the eastbound side, got a pocket of heavy traffic from about 76th Street to 68th, and then from Mitchell Boulevard to 35th Street. Westbound 894, tightening up out of the Mitchell interchange all the way to 51st. And then on southbound 43, watch for backups from just before Capitol Drive down to Fond du Lac Avenue. Planning a home project or need added flexibility? Tap into your home's value with a home equity line of credit from Great Midwest Bank. Visit greatmidwestbank.com, your simply local equal housing lender. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds and humidity, a few overnight showers, a low of 67. Tomorrow, lingering showers exit early, then pop-ups in the afternoon, a high of 80. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, with my brother and business partner, Aaron Brown.
Siding Unlimited has grown into Wisconsin's best local remodeling company and proven by our long list of awards, highlighted by our 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year Award.
For new siding, windows, roofing, and doors, call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Get here early. The lot's only half full, the grill's just getting going, and football's already in the air. This is the part people miss the most. The hours before kickoff, just hanging out with your crew. And the beer in your hand? Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer. 95 calories, just 2.6 grams of carbs. Real flavor that goes the distance, because a tailgate is a marathon, not a sprint. Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer. DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Is back pain slowing you down? When it comes to spine care, you need specialized expertise. At the OAW Spine Center, their orthopedic care specialists provide the highest level of care for everything from herniated discs to spinal fusion. They start with the most conservative, non-surgical treatments like physical therapy and injections. If surgery is needed, minimally invasive procedures at the OAW Spine Center will get you back on your feet faster. With a focus on treating the source of the problem, they take a comprehensive, active approach to spine health, getting you back to the life you love. The OAW Spine Center. There is a difference. Visit oawspinecenter.com. That's oawspinecenter.com.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. Visit us at earthjustice.org. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
That means Dream Drive is back thanks to American Family Insurance. Y'all, peep this. Young fans can ride bikes to and from practice alongside their favorite Packer players, creating unforgettable moments on two wheels. That's fun for the whole family, too. Play games, soak up the sun, or kick back in the shade. And don't forget the exclusive Packers giveaways. Ooh, that new jersey looks so nice. That may be a giveaway. Who knows? Take home sunglasses, bucket hats, tote bags, and so much more. It's a Packers tradition you don't want to miss. Sponsored by American Family Insurance. Visit amfam.com today to find an insurance agent near you.
We are live at Elkhart Lake's beautiful Road America. Was it 640?
I think
640 acres.
That's a lot of land.
Lot of land. But it's the largest road course in North America.
That's amazing, and it's right here in our
right
backyard.
here in our backyard.
State of
Conveniently
Wisconsin.
located for you to stop on by for affordable family fun. There's still some more events coming. GT World Challenge coming up next this weekend.
Have you been on Elkhart Lake?
You know, I was thinking, I saw a car driving around. I've gotten pace car rides before. I have never been in a vehicle around it. Yes, I have. I lied.
You been on the lake?
I've been at a two-seat Indy car.
No, I said, have you been on the lake?
Oh, no. Sorry, we're at the racetrack. I'm thinking about.
Well, I mean, the lake's beautiful. The racetrack's beautiful. It's a nice area up here.
So, you know what got me thinking when you asked Tausch a question? If you missed any of our show, Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin, you can go back and listen on YouTube, or we podcasted at the ESPN Wisconsin app. You know, I think it's gotten to the point now where the frustration of fans with Keyshawn Nixon, like, your number one thing as a fan with Keyshawn Nixon should be rooting for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, despite however you feel about him, if he's good or if he's bad, whatever you think about him being successful this year helps the Green Bay Packers.
Don't say that too loud.
I know.
Get ripped on social media.
I get it, but what are you gonna do? Cut him with championship aspirations, go even younger and inexperienced and not proven at that position? You know what I mean? I think I've just reached the point where I understand the frustration, but I almost think it's time to get over it.
Yeah.
Get over the fact that you may not like him. Get over the fact that you don't understand why he would have asked for money, for more money. Get over the fact that he has been up and down with the ones and the twos. It is what it is now. He's battling for competition for as much playing time as possible.
He ran with the ones yesterday.
And if he does play well, and you're excited about Brandon Cisse, the rookie that you drafted, that'd be a good thing because he is durable. He's not the best corner, but again, he was successful when MICAH Parsons was on the field. So if he can be a guy that you can rely on to not kill your team, I know he's had his moments and some bonehead plays, but what else are you gonna do? Put Carrington Valentine out there for the majority of the snaps when he got benched later on in the season? You're going to put a guy in who played 30-40% of the snaps in St. Jude's last year on a more full-time basis? Your best option is to hope that he is as best as he can be. So that's kind of where I just came to the realization where, why root against him now?
Yeah, people can allow for their anger from something from the past to allow it to make them, delusional for the future. And I think fans that look at Keyshawn Nixon, and yes, Keyshawn Nixon is not the best corner out there, but he's one of the best corners you have on the team. That's something that you have to understand is that when you look at maybe the 6-7 cornerbacks they have on a roster, he's guaranteed top 3. He's probably top 2. He may be the best corner on your roster. That's
currently.
Not saying, and that's
that can change.
Yeah, exactly. It can change. That's not saying that Keyshawn Nixon is this great corner. I'm just saying that might be the best you got. And he's the best you got, and the Packers aren't going to make any moves, then you need for him to play at a high level. And so for me, the way I look at it is I'm glad Keyshawn Nixon felt like he was being challenged. He felt like he was being punished. He had to face some adversity, and it looks like based off how well he performed in practice yesterday like a stud, he's coming out on the other side better. That's exactly what Packers fans should want. We should be happy when we see reports of Keyshawn Nixon playing well. We should be happy where Keyshawn Nixon's making tackles and not missing tackles in preseason games. We should be happy anytime Keyshawn Nixon plays like a starting corner. It can be a number 2 starting corner.
It only benefits Packer fans.
And that is my whole thing is that where we were at 2 weeks ago to where we are at now with Keyshawn Nixon, I feel a lot better about Keyshawn than what I did, especially after that preseason game. Because during that preseason game, I texted you, Ben. I said that was pathetic.
It was.
That wasn't. He's
Matt
broken.
LaFleur called it out. I mean, anyone with eyes could see it was pathetic.
But he responded, right? He understood that the criticism was there, and not the criticism from me, not the criticism from you, not the criticism from fans, but the criticism from the head coach of that team saying we have to tackle better, and that's something that he responded to because he got called out. He did, and he responded in practice playing better, and it seems like yesterday he ran with the ones the entire time, and that's the type of reports you want to hear coming out of camp, because if Keyshawn Nixon is playing better, that means the Packers have a better chance to win. Now, is Keyshawn Nixon the ideal cornerback I want? Hell no, but he's the cornerback we got, and we need to cheer for him.
Yeah, and I guess if you want to...
Now, unless he messes up, then you can boo him,
of course. But, like, if you want to put blame, I think you kind of hit it earlier with Tausch as well, is like, put more of the blame on Goody for the way that he built that cornerback room.
Yeah.
And or maybe it was Strofe yesterday who said it, like the lack of prioritization in that position as well last year, right, in the draft.
Yeah.
Or even in free, like there's opportunities for you to always go get someone to bolster the room.
I would say 2025 was the most egregious because the Packers didn't do anything for the cornerback room. They literally said that we're going to well, I guess they signed A-Hop, so they did do something. Now,
that is true.
That.
No, that was, but that's also, again, to the point of putting more blame on Goody.
Yeah, you signed a guy that really hadn't proven anything quite in the NFL. You were signing him hoping for the best, and it literally, you got egg in your face.
I was hoping for the best. There was no best.
There was no best at all.
The best thing he did was sound like he was playing hard in practice, and then it wasn't his best because he was hurting his own players.
And then he eventually got hurt, which you saw him getting hurt previously when he played for the Las Vegas Raiders. And so the Packers just didn't make the right moves in the offseason last year. And this year they decided that they were going to draft high. They decided they were going to draft 2 cornerbacks. They decided they were going to sign a cornerback as well. And I feel like the room is in a better position today than what it was a year ago, simply because Keyshawn Nixon going in as being the starting outside corner for, this is going to be his 3rd year as a starting outside corner? Yeah, because he was inside, then Jair Alexander got hurt. I just feel better. Again, I don't think Keyshawn Nixon's somebody part of the long-term future. Keyshawn Nixon could eventually maybe be surpassed by Cisse and Carrington Valentine in this year. But when you trot out week 1, he's probably the best guy you got.
Yeah, and Rob chimes in. Like, definitely not rooting against him, rooting for him to play great, and hoping like hell he knocks off the stupid penalties. That, to me, is probably where it gets the most frustrating.
You know, I think he only had 2 personal foul penalties last year.
It's the timeliness.
Yeah, what was it?
It's the timeliness.
Yes.
It's the when and the why.
And the how stupid they were.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the stupidity of the timing of all of it.
And I'm glad Matt LaFleur said, yank him, took him off the field.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, hanging with you from lovely Road America. Kyle, you're going to tell us again just about the great partnership that you have with Steinhoffels.
Yeah, listen, if you guys are looking to upgrade your home, make sure you do it with Steinhoffels. You see Steinhoffels right off the freeway all the time. You've been inside the showroom. You've seen all the beautiful things that they have at Steinhoffels, whether you're trying to upgrade your kitchen, you're trying to upgrade your patio, especially for the fall, you're trying to upgrade your basement. You can do it all with Steinhoffels. And right now, Steinhoffels has their Labor Day sale where you can save up to 30% off furniture and home decor, plus get a free.
Hang on, slow down. 65 or 85-inch TV.
65 or 85-inch TV with a qualifying purchase. Get you all ready and set up for the NFL season. So make sure you go ahead and visit Steinhoffels today in store or online at steinhoffels.com.
Continue on from beautiful Road America next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
Trust me.
What do you mean trust you?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
I'm not overly concerned because it seems as if Green Bay's not overly concerned.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody over there feels like this team was there. We got short-circuited with injuries. We have the right staff, we have the right people, and we have the right players. We just need to stay healthy, and we'll be champions.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Jen Latta. I've spent my career around athletes, coaches, and people looking for an edge. That's why I was so impressed when I visited Revival in Brookfield. From kickboxing-inspired fitness, Kaiser cutting-edge performance training, yoga, bar, Pilates, and a suite of recovery experiences that include red light therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and contrast therapy, Revival is redefining fitness and wellness all under one roof. Limited Tier 1 memberships are now available while they last. Schedule a tour today at revivalbrookfield.com.
Every tailgate has one. One person who brings the grill. One person with the long games. One who's convinced this is the year. But everyone's favorite, the one who shows up with the carbless. Handcrafted premium cocktails with bold flavors, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, just 100 calories, and gluten-free. No mixers, no mess. Just crack one open and enjoy. This football season, make carbless the MVP of your cooler. Find your bliss at drinkcarbless.com.
Get your final August plans in for Brewers Rangers Action Friday, August 28th through Sunday the 30th. Starting with the Cole Swindell post-game concert at Country Music Night on Friday, featuring a belt buckle with a special ticket. Then it's Jackson Churio Mania. Get the Churio Bowl giveaway Saturday, courtesy of 620 WTMJ. And get it on the final Kids Cheer free Sunday before summer ends. Kids get a Churio Height poster on Sunday, courtesy of Joy. Get tickets for it all at Brewers.com.
Experience the best of fall golf at Island Resort and Casino. Enjoy late season rounds at Sweetgrass, Sage Run, or the new 9-hole Cedar Course. Fall golf rates include tee time starting at just $80 and stay and play packages from $136. Cedar Course preview rounds are just $45 and available to book online. Plus, now is the time to plan next year's golf getaway. Submit your 2027 golf package request today at islandresortgolf.com.
It's National Sandwich Month, the perfect time to celebrate what Cousin Subs does best, great sandwiches. Since 1972, we've been making subs with fresh baked bread, sliced meats and cheeses, and ingredients prepared fresh when you order. Whether you're craving a classic favorite, something grilled to order, or a deli fresh creation, there's a Cousin Sub made for every taste. Celebrate National Sandwich Month with a sandwich made the way it should be. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Brian Butch here. From high school All-American to Division I to the pros, I've always respected people who put in the work. And Labor Day is about exactly that. From August 19th through September 8th, get 40% off all Iron Jock gear with a minimum purchase of $50 using code ESPN40. Excludes clearance and gift cards. Our gear is moisture wicking, anti-static, built with 4-way stretch, and powered by silver ion technology to help eliminate odor-causing bacteria. Iron Jock, built on performance, built to last, built in Wisconsin. Shop the Labor Day sale now at ironjock.com.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tauscher for Outdoor Living Unlimited. Well, my wife and I chose Outdoor Living Unlimited to build our outdoor project. And when we met with Aaron and Eric Brown, owners and brothers of Outdoor Living Unlimited, we felt like they were the right guys to work with. We share the same hardworking values, and their showroom is a must-see at 665 Larry Court in Waukesha. If you're looking for a new deck, outdoor kitchen, screen room, and more, Outdoor Living Unlimited is a must. Start with OutdoorLivingUnlimited.com and end with an amazing outdoor space.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin, live from Elkhart Lakes, Road America. Still the largest road course in North America. 640 acres and kids 16 and under getting free with the paying adult at the gate. Excited now to be joined by Mike Kircher, who is the president and general manager of Road America. We've had him on before. Happy to have you back. Welcome on to Kyle and Brust.
You know, it's great seeing you guys here again. It's too bad it's August. We got to get you here, a few more times early in the year.
Yeah, we do. We can. We definitely can do that. When I read 640 acres, can you put that into perspective of how big that is?
Square mile. All right. We have it's a square mile of property. We, to give you some idea, access for our fans here at Road America is a big deal. We want to provide access. We have almost 10 miles of roads just for our fans.
Damn.
All right.
Crazy.
So that's a lot of stuff to maintain. Most of them are asphalt, but some of the newer areas, some of the cart paths are obviously regrind.
And I'm not joking. Have you ran to the restroom yet?
I have in the past.
It is the cleanest restroom you will ever find at a place where there's people coming nonstop. How do you do that? Like, I know it's a little thing, but it's a huge thing.
It's a big deal. I'll tell you. There's certain things that some venues understand, and we're one of those venues. Like, you want to take care of people, and if you got a clean restroom, people see that. That's part of our DNA, and the reason why it works here is because people are passionate about what they do, from entry level all the way up to the top. Like, if you see something that needs to be done, we do it. We take care of people, do the right thing, and the bathrooms is a small detail, but it's a big one.
It is. It truly is. And as I've mentioned a lot of times, kids 16 under getting free. You can camp on site. You can do all these amazing things. For someone who I would say isn't even a race fan, like, it's an experience worth coming to enjoy. I actually was talking to I got a haircut today, and she was saying her husband loves it. She's got 3 boys, and she goes, "Oh, well, should we?" I was like, "If you don't go with 3 boys, then you're really missing out." Like, what is it about this place that for people who have never been here, what's the reason why you would say, even if they're not a race fan?
Well, it's something different for everybody, right? You don't have to you don't have to know who won the race last week to come here and have a good time.
I would even say, I started to cut you off, you don't even have to know who won the race if you go to the weekend event.
It's a park. It's America's National Park of Speed. That's who we are, and you can come here and have a great time. We have over 20 wood carvings now. The food here is we like to think we're at the top of any racetrack in this country because we allow local operators to select their menus and bring local fare to participants and fans, and that's a big deal. Carry-ins, we allow them, we encourage them. Right, but for those that
we're not talking the Second Amendment right now. We're talking about food and drink.
Patronize one of our concession stands. A bunch of them are run by nonprofits, so they're for a good cause, and it's who we are. It's part of our DNA.
So what are some of the big races that you guys have here, the ones that are most notable, that people be like, oh, wow, that was here?
Yeah, we run about 10 public events a year, but we have over 600 events on the property that we'll host in a single season. But 10 public events, and the biggest ones of those would be Moto America, which is a superbike race. It's one of their 10-pole events. It's arguably one of I think it is their biggest event of any event in the country. IndyCar's a big one. IndyCar's been a staple here for many, many years.
And it's moving next year. I see it was Father's Day this past year, and it's going to be June 24th through the 27th next year.
That's right.
It's a big weekend.
4-day tickets for the weekend are $140 through September 8th, so get to that right now.
Yeah, it's a 4-day event. Camping, we'll have over 1,000 campsites operating that weekend. But you can still give Dad the gift of Road America on Father's Day, and then you get to spend a second weekend with him at Road America. And it's a great event. IndyCar puts on a hell of a show here. They just had one here in D.C. this last weekend, which was pretty incredible. Brought a lot of new eyes to the sport.
Really?
But it's been a staple here on our schedule. It is one of our biggest events. And then this year we had. For the first time, the Road America 500 was an endurance race that was here for many, many years as the track, gained popularity back in the 70s and things. And this year we were able to bring a 6-hour endurance race back here.
From IMSA?
The IMSA race came here. That event moved. It was at Indianapolis previously, and I hope it found a home.
You
here
driving
at
for
Road
6
America.
hours?
Yeah, 6.
Well, they can swap drivers.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I'm gonna say what they do for you using the bathroom here. I'm trying to figure out.
There's
Mike,
55 cars in that race for 6 hours. And
how fast can you go on here? What's the top?
I mean,
top speed
90
down.
miles an hour.
Top speed down the.
With my face just. Ooh.
Yeah,
inertia.
I would love to get him in a 2-seater because he would pee his pants.
Oh my gosh! How fast do we go in a 2-seater?
It depends how loud you yell.
Yeah.
The louder you scream, the faster they're going to drive.
Yeah, the fastest I've probably ever gone is 100.
Was it you who approached Will Power?
I don't know if I can officially confirm or deny that.
Okay,
yeah,
so all I'm going to say is I got to know is a driver in IndyCar.
Yeah, I know the name Will Power, yeah.
Said something about the track after replay. He let's just say got a word from somebody from your left because he ain't scared to defend his property.
You said what now?
Yes, we stand on no, we're not confirming nor denying anything. This is all just speculation.
It's pretty widely. I think there was an article about it in Racer Magazine. Mr. Power was having a bad day, and he wanted to throw our facility under the bus. So
that's what he does to me every day.
One of those septic trucks that we have, it got parked right next to his motor coach for a while, and I left it there. We took the keys, and so that was a few years back. We've made up since then, and he actually's done quite well here since then. His attitude
yes, it's
changed.
true.
So we're friends again.
Well, we appreciate the time. We got another hour to go to say all the great things going on at Road America. So, Mike, we appreciate it and look forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks for having me on, and thanks for being here.
Yeah, of course, it's Kyle and Brust. We're live from Road America. It's beautiful. Check it out, roadamerica.com to get your tickets today. In Madison, you will have Molly and Jim, and it's Tuesday, so maybe with Matt Hamilton. And, of course, the Dam Sports Show in Beaver Dam. Kyle and Brust continue next on 94.5 ESPN YouTube and ESPN Wisconsin app.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
If you suck, I'm going to say you suck.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, we've got a problem on southbound 43 right at the ramp from North Avenue. The center lane is blocked with a broken down vehicle, so that's going to be affecting your ride. We've also got a crash on the ramp from eastbound 94 to Brewers Boulevard in the stadium on the right shoulder there. So backups basically from 76th Street all the way through to 35th. Westbound slowing down, of course, out of the 27th Street area all the way to Hawley Road. Southbound on 41, you got a little bit of a backup from Appleton Avenue down to Silver Spring. Northbound, we've got delays from Burleigh all the way to Hampton. And then on southbound 894, backing up from the Zoo Interchange all the way to the Hale. Traffic is brought to you by the Bud Pavilion's free concert series, Wednesday Night Live, presented by Beatbox. Cherry Pie is back this Wednesday at the Bud Pavilion at State Fair Park. Gates open at 6, music starts at 7. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds and humidity, a few overnight showers, a low of 67. Tomorrow, lingering showers exit early, then pop-ups in the afternoon, a high of 80. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Business leaders know that investing in our community creates a stronger Milwaukee for everyone. You're invited to join La Causa for the 2026 Guarding Dreams Gala on Thursday, September 17th at the Pfister Hotel. Your support helps La Causa Crisis Nursery and Respite Center provide a safe place for children during times of family crisis, giving them hope when they need it most. Join fellow community leaders for an evening of inspiration and impact. Reserve your tickets, become a sponsor, donate an auction item, or learn more at lacausa.org/gala.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. Tune into The Rich Eisen Show weekdays from 12 to 2 right here on 94.5 ESPN.
WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a good karma sports radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on K&B, live from Road America. I might be getting in the car. Vroom, vroom, zoom, zoom.
Kyle actually might be getting in a car after the show to go 160 down the straightaway.
It's just down the straight. We're not going around the whole track, are we?
Hell yeah, you're going down the whole track.
How long does it take?
I mean, it's depends on the type of car.
Is it one lap?
What's wrong with you? Are you nervous?
A little bit. Hell yeah, I'm a little nervous. Do I got to put a helmet on?
Yes.
Do I got to put the whole suit on?
Probably not the suit.
Just the helmet?
He's gonna make sure, like, we're not doing
Is the
like
car
a full.
Comfortable?
I don't know. He said he's going to get a car. I don't know what type of car.
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm not NASCAR. They be stuck in there. Get a little claustrophobic. I don't want to be stuck.
This is so great. I can tell you have been completely thrown off.
I mean, I wasn't expecting to get in the car today. You know, a lot of times
you of all people usually have the power to say I'm good. Like, it's just not my thing.
Well, no, it just I see. Here's the thing. You don't know.
Do you have
Ben? I grew up watching NASCAR, and I grew up playing NASCAR. Like I was the kid who was I thought I was Jeff Gordon. Like my favorite thing to do with NASCAR is try to win the Winston Cup back when it was that.
Wow.
Like I played all the and my friends used to go backwards and crash and do things.
Of course.
Like that. And so it was fun. Like I was playing NASCAR a lot. So
yeah, I mean the cars drive by each other going the wrong way here, like in practice all the time.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
No, like I've seen it all day.
Well, yeah, I don't want them to have that.
See that one go that way. And you're going to see one.
Okay.
You're going to see one come the other way.
Yeah. See, I would prefer that not to happen. I would prefer not to.
I'm messing with you.
Okay.
Oh my God! You think they let the cars go?
Bro,
what's wrong with you?
Bro, I'm saying, okay, I'm not 100% sure how it will work. I'm not.
You think that there was going to be a car going one way and a car going the other on the practice track?
Brother, I don't. No, but what I do know is that I would not want that to be the case when I was out there. But no, I've always wanted to race. Like even when we drive up here with my car, I want to drive my car on the track. Now my car can only, my baby's a little old. I go 100. I go 100 in my car.
That thing doesn't break down at 100?
Hell no, my car's good, baby. It might be old, but it's still running and pumping.
It is funny when we drive back from places and we see each other on the road.
Yeah,
we have similar driving styles.
Similar driving styles, very different vehicles that we're driving.
Indeed is
yours
true.
has AC, mine does not. Mine just roll down the window. Classic. Like we back in 1980s.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin, live from Road America, America's National Park of Speed. We had Mike Kircher join us, the track president of Road America. We'll have a special guest coming up at around 4:15. And I almost should have done a better job with our special guest hiding a surprise, which isn't a surprise anymore that he's looking right in front of. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. This is more YouTube. See us at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And again, I want to go back to this from a Milwaukee Brewer standpoint because I'm still stuck on maybe I need to rephrase the question to, do you actually have any faith?
In who?
That Christian Yelich will turn it around.
Oh, well.
No, because I know you said you're going to, go with him. He's your guy. Confidence meter 1 to 10. Kyle Wallace has to say, I'm this confident that Christian Yelich will help the Brewers in the postseason. Be honest. You're already doing the high voice.
Well, because here's the thing. He really hasn't helped the Brewers in the postseason before. So I think he has a regular postseason for the Milwaukee Brewers. So I think what we're going to see in the postseason.
So no RBIs, no home runs.
He might even get an RBI. But home run is crazy. That's a crazy thing to ask for Christian Yelich, especially this season that he's having in the playoffs.
Sad.
It's sad, but that's the reality. You asked me a non-reality question. You said if you want somebody to have the best stretch that they can have of the season, it will be Christian Yelich because we hadn't seen it in the playoffs from Christian Yelich in recent. And then also we haven't seen it at all this year. But we know how good he can be.
So you're trying to rewind the clock, though, and that's just not how that works.
Again,
even in the fictional version of who do you want to have the best stretch?
I don't believe that Christian Yelich is donezo. I don't believe that all of a sudden this is the Christian Yelich we're going to get for the next 2 seasons. But this year, I think Christian Yelich may not be able just to find his swing. Even though the last week has been great for Christian. What a week it's been.
You wouldn't even put $20 on the fact that I said, I bet you in the next week he bats under 220.
Yeah, because the problem is when you use historical context to be able to use the facts and clues to try to bet on something, I don't like what history has shown me. I can't just use 1 week to all of a sudden put my money on the line.
Did I ask you – again, you've been gone, so I had Homer, I've had Strofe. Did I ask you if – I did ask you this.
What is
if the downfall of the team in the playoffs is something, is it going to be the bats or the inexperience of the pitching staff?
Oh, yeah, you did ask me that. It will be the bats.
It will be the bats.
Yeah, I've been trying – listen, I've been saying this.
Hand up.
Yeah, go ahead. Hand up. Pat on the back to yourself.
Like to give Kyle Wallace a lot of crap in the moment, but this year, I haven't been calling you a flip-flopper as much.
You haven't.
I have not
because
you have said some things where I have maybe disagreed in the moment, and you have been proven to be more right than what you said. You're never 110% accurate, but my feeling here is when we went back to before the trade deadline, I was like, I want a starting pitcher, I want this, I want that, and even watching the Yankees, it was the guy they got from the Nationals. I saw him in a 2-run shot, and I'm like, they got a bat, and they're winning more games, and they had somebody they traded for make an impact for their team. And the biggest thing that I'm scared of is, which is weird because I saw a graphic yesterday where the Brewers are 4th in the MLB in runs scored. 4th.
And they're still last place in home runs.
Last place in home runs.
Even
It's the
after
way they play
explosion last
baseball. It's the manufacturing. You have to be so almost perfect in the way that you do that in the playoffs with everything heightened in the way that it is. We saw it. We had evidence last year, and it's almost like you had the evidence of the blueprint to stop the Milwaukee Brewers, and the Milwaukee Brewers themselves, which do have a great future. We know they're young. We know they're going to be great. Yeah, we know Mark Antanasio, as he promises fun summers for people to put butts in seats and have a great time.
Delivers.
He always delivers. But the blueprint of getting to a World Series for the Brewers, it doesn't exist. You know why? Because they haven't been there since 1982.
Since most of y'all listening weren't even alive yet. So, that's what I'm saying is that the Milwaukee Brewers need to get a bat. They didn't get a bat, and that's my biggest concern. And we're having a conversation today, and we're talking about who do we need to turn it around. We're not talking about, is Bryce Duran going to continue swinging a hot bat during the postseason? Is William Contreras going to continue swinging a hot bat? Jackson Chourio, we know we're getting from Jackson. I love the way he's playing right now as well, playing better. But overall, it's still a bat. That's still the issue.
I'm now stuck on the fact that after this show, somebody's going to put you in a car and go around this track. Will Kyle Wallace pee his pants?
No.
800-990-3776.
Or vomit.
Text line. Vomit, pee, poop, any of the bodily functions.
Pass out. Survive.
Pass out. That's a good one. He did pass out on a plane recently.
I'm more concerned about just making sure I'm safe driving than any other.
You're not driving the car.
Okay, safe riding, and not having control is also
I know
a thing. But
Does this have to happen after the show? The people
where else
us
would
right
it happen?
Now,
I can't
take a segment off. Ben, you can host a segment by yourself.
I know I
we
could.
We have a guest coming up next, Kyle.
Send me a VMix.
He's gonna have to sign a waiver or something.
I need it for this show.
Oh, I can't be in that one. That's too small.
Where?
That one right there?
Oh, it's going to be something similar to that.
Oh, hell no. Put me in something else. Put me in a Corvette, a Lamborghini.
Kyle, for the people
it's not going to go fast. It's not going to go as fast as what's on the track.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to survive, right? I can't die. Like, that's the big – we can't be like, oh, no, tragedy. Like, we can't. I just got married. I just got married. I'm planning a life.
Is your life what are the top 5 things flashing in front of your face right now at the idea of getting in a race car at 160 miles per hour?
Tragedy strikes.
No, but your life
on a
is
damn TV.
Like your life is flashing in front of your eyes. What are you thinking you're going to miss out on?
Oh, gosh.
How have you not? I know you want to have kids. How is that not number one?
Yeah, well, yeah. I want to be able to have. We were talking about
stuttering.
We were talking about donations. I want to be able to donate. I want to be able to my lovely woman. I want to see what my children look like one day.
Do we have to ask
Road America?
HR?
Kyle Wallace's Road America.
No, I don't even want my name to be.
You have the naming rights.
I don't want the naming rights. I don't want any of that. I just want to be able. I just want to walk out.
Do you have life insurance?
I do.
Your sacrifice can set up your family for life.
Hell, don't say that too loud now. They don't want to give up the money now. The life insurance be like, well,
hey, there you go. There's a car. Look at that one.
Yeah, I can do that one.
It's going 30 miles per hour.
I can do that one. I can go. I can go like 120. I can go 120. 190 is a little excessive. That's a little excessive.
Well, no, you're not going to hit 190 in the car that they have right now.
So 150, you think?
You'll hit 150, 160.
Okay, yeah, I could do that. I mean,
but it's not just the top speed. It's when you take the turn and then your body goes whoop, and the G-forces hit you.
Oh man, I hope you're
gonna.
My stomach.
What did you eat today?
My stomach a little upset now.
What did you eat today?
I had some turkey bacon, some chicken, I was at the crib, so I ate good.
Well, you're gonna have to eat it again out of your helmet.
I hope not. I hope not. I'm excited. I'm excited, but also I just want to live. That's all. That's why I said, how many laps? How long does it take? Because I can probably make it for 5 minutes.
I'm going to tell him to take you on a couple laps.
Nah, don't take me on a couple. I just need one lap to say I did it.
He might have to pull over because we're screaming. I'm done. Oh, woo! Is that for Kyle?
And I don't do roller coasters.
That's right. You're deathly scared of your phobia is roller coasters.
Yeah, I don't do roller coasters. So.
Why don't you tell us?
Throwing up for sure when on the
turn.
100%. That's more of a fear of it breaking.
Yeah.
Let's have you tell us about your friends that you want to go home to and look out your windows, and maybe you will, maybe you won't. We don't know. I mean, we'll have to see how the rest of the day goes.
Let's not joke about that because, again, I do want to go home, and I don't want my wife to text me saying you can't do it. But can y'all believe we're already talking about the end of summer? It feels like we were just firing up the grill for Memorial Day, and now school is about to start. Football has come back here in the state of Wisconsin, and before you know it, the holidays will be here. If replacing your windows has been sitting on your to-do list, right now is the time to cross it off. And I have the perfect team for you. Universal Windows Direct, they have an offer that you cannot beat. I work with Universal Windows Direct, and I want you to do it as well. And right now, when you work with UWD, you can buy 4 windows and get 4 free. Plus, you'll get 48 months of 0% interest financing. Yes, you heard that right. 4 whole years with 0% interest financing. Before your calendar fills up with school events, fall projects, holiday plans, take care of your windows today by calling Universal Windows Direct today at 414-410-2000. That's 414-410-2000, or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
We literally couldn't have a perfect guest lined up next. An entrepreneur, a race car driver, someone who's actually been behind a wheel.
Oh, wow.
190 miles per hour potentially. Maybe, let's cap out 160. We'll call it that.
So I'm safe.
No, mess with him. He's easy to mess with. Adam Craner, the founder and CEO, co-founder. Let's get that clear. His wife is with it too. Co-founder of Carbless, and Adam Craner joins us next on Kyle and Brust.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Roughishly.
What two words did he combine? He wanted to combine partially with rough.
Yeah, roughishly.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, we've got a problem on southbound 43 right at the ramp from North Avenue. The center lane is blocked with a broken down vehicle, so that's going to be affecting your ride. We've also got a crash on the ramp from eastbound 94 to Brewers Boulevard in the stadium on the right shoulder there. So backups basically from 76th Street all the way through to 35th. Westbound slowing down, of course, out of the 27th Street area all the way to Hawley Road. Southbound on 41, you got a little bit of a backup from Appleton Avenue down to Silver Spring. Northbound, we've got delays from Burleigh all the way to Hampton. And then on southbound 894, backing up from the Zoo Interchange all the way to the Hale. Traffic is brought to you by the Bud Pavilion's free concert series, Wednesday Night Live, presented by Beatbox. Cherry Pie is back this Wednesday at the Bud Pavilion at State Fair Park. Gates open at 6, music starts at 7. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds and humidity, a few overnight showers, a low of 67. Tomorrow, lingering showers exit early, then pop-ups in the afternoon, a high of 80. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more. Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
Get your final August plans in for Brewers Rangers Action Friday, August 28th through Sunday the 30th. Starting with the Cole Swindell post-game concert at Country Music Night on Friday, featuring a belt buckle with a special ticket. Then it's Jackson Churio Mania. Get the Churio Bowl giveaway Saturday, courtesy of 620 WTMJ. And get it on the Final Kids Cheer Free Sunday before summer ends. Kids get a Churio Height poster on Sunday, courtesy of Joy. Get tickets for it all at brewers.com.
The fastest weekend of the summer is almost here. August 28th through the 30th, the stars of the NTT IndyCar Series return to the legendary Milwaukee Mile for the only doubleheader weekend of the season. 3 days of high-speed action, daring passes, driver appearances, family fun, and wheel-to-wheel racing at the world's oldest operating motor speedway. Be there as championship contenders battle it out at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Don't miss the Snap-on IndyCar weekend. Get your tickets today at wistatefair.com.
Kevin Rett from Mentality Men's Health. Here's what we've learned in treating 25,000 men. You can't just rely on testosterone alone anymore. To run at full capacity, your body needs peptide therapy on top of your TRT. Our physician's treatment designed to support your recovery, repair, and performance with peptide therapy. A custom plan around your numbers, monitored every step of the way. Testosterone levels the field, and peptides drive your results. Start today at lowtusa.com.
Every homeowner has a list. That roof, those windows, that bathroom you've been meaning to update. If you've been putting off home improvements, you're not alone. At Exterior Pros and Baths, they help homeowners upgrade their homes with beautiful roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, and bathrooms built to last. Right now, save up to $3,000 on your next project. Don't wait until a small problem becomes an expensive one. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com. Exterior Pros and Baths. Done right, built to last.
It's a summer of big wins with WinFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Just play with your Potawatomi Rewards card for entries and your chance to win cash and reward play all summer long. Then keep the excitement going because all your monthly drawing entries roll over into the WinFest final drawings on September 25th, where you could win cars, dream vacations, free play, and cash. Don't miss out on WinFest, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Live from beautiful Elkhart Lakes, Road America, it's Kyle and Brust with you on 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and of course the ESPN Wisconsin app. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace. Hit us on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. The man behind Carbless is to my left and Kyle's left. Adam Craner joins us right now at perfect timing as Kyle Wallace is ready to embrace the opportunity to go around the 4.1-mile road course.
Oh, okay. That should be quick then. You going 100 miles per hour at 4.1 mile, only 4.1 miles. That's quick.
I mean, there are mile racetrack. This is the largest in North America. Adam, welcome into the show. Give us
so much. Happy to be here.
Give us a background of what you do with your race team, because this is not just a businessman from a Carbless standpoint, but also a racer.
Yeah. So our just started the racing this year with actually wearing the jacket, but my buddy Ralph Lamacchia owns an architecture engineering firm down in Milwaukee. So we do a lot of the stuff that come here is sprint races, so 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours at max. What we do is endurance racing, so it's 8 hours on Saturday, 7 hours on Sunday, in and out of different I might be in the car for about 2 or 3 hours at a crack, and then I have to be out for at least an hour, and then I might get back in.
What are you thinking about? Like, because I know a lot of times when I'm driving, I'm like on the road. I'm listening to music, listening to whatever.
I sing to Britney Spears on my way to the track, but I can't do it when I'm racing.
So okay, so what do you think about when you're driving for 2 hours about trying to beat somebody else?
Here's the absolute benefit of it. Yeah. I have a squirrel brain. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So when it comes to business, like I have ideas, but I have an amazing wife who reins in those ideas.
Oh, that's a good one.
I can never focus, except for when you were on the track. If you miss your break point by about a half a second, there's a good chance you're in the wall.
Oh, come on now. Wait a minute. Now that got to tell the guy, don't miss your break point.
Yeah, but you might only be going 60. You said you could go 150. So what does it matter?
Well, wait a minute now. I just want to be confident that I'm good. So I tell the guy, don't miss your break point.
I mean,
don't miss your break point.
It's probably already there for him. If you want to remind
him. He knows where it is.
If
he
you
just
want to
can't
remind
miss
him,
it.
it might be like me talking to you about sports. You'd be like, all right, dude, can you leave now? Get out of the car.
Something pressure, but that's just
break.
Yeah. Your break marker is probably about 500 feet before his.
1,000,000%.
I'm just gonna be sitting here just like this. But that's crazy that you're basically in a car 2 to 3 hours, and then you guys swap out. You're off hour, then you're back in.
Yep. Yeah.
Man, that's
so. Adam, I ironically got a quote today and was figuring out like life insurance.
Okay.
You have a booming and growing successful business,
Yeah.
a wife and three daughters.
Yeah.
Does any point of you in the car have fear? I know there's been a crash you were involved in when your foot got stuck.
Yeah. Foot got stuck.
When you weren't in the car, there was something that happened of it getting on fire. Like, these are real situations, and you're running a massive business.
Yeah, yeah.
Why would you bring this stuff up right before I'm about to get in the car? Foot getting stuck. You got all the toes.
Oh,
and
that's
all
just
that?
Adam stuff. These guys, it would never happen.
Okay. All right. Cool. Fire, but like, well, yeah. How do you kind of?
Well, no, there could
process
be
all
a
that?
fire. I mean,
Fire was an engineering flaw.
Yeah, there could be an engineering flaw in your car you get in.
Yeah.
You hear this
but I
guy?
saw a Ferrari out there, McLaren. You should be good.
Oh yeah, that's high quality,
Yeah,
high stuff.
Exactly.
Do you feel anything when you're inside the all of those responsibilities? Because there's a lot there.
Yeah, I would say the benefit of where I am at in age is way better than I used to do like motorcycle track day stuff. And so at that point I had like no fear, but had my first daughter really early. So like what do they call it? Self-preservation.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely, I'm not, how do I say this? There are guys that are race car drivers. They're born, they're naturals. They still have to work at it, but they get in a car and they're like God's gift to man. I am a guy that likes to drive race cars. So I'm always learning, but the self-preservation is something I've always had, but it's still, I can't be thinking about it because as soon as my mind wanders beyond break point, turn-in point.
Missed the break point.
Then I got guys like Kyle worrying what's going to happen next. So I can't break that. And the beauty is I shouldn't say beauty, but it can be very much a life and death situation if I break my focus for a bit. It is the only place that it forces me to do it. Because I can try to think that in the office, but the fact of the matter is I'm in an office. But when I'm in a steel tube on wheels, it forces me real quick to focus in on that.
Oh, man, this is all great to hear before I get inside. I hope he's focused. But, no, being from Wisconsin, though, because you're from Wisconsin, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and so Matt Kenseth, was that one of your favorite guys growing up?
I've never really followed NASCAR.
Oh, really?
No. I was more, like, there's a lot of people in this area that do, like, the sprint, like, dirt track, and they follow with the NASCAR. This was where at Road America, I've been coming here since I was.
There's your car, Kyle.
Oh, heck yeah, Corvette, dude.
Oh,
You're
yeah, I
ready
can
to
do
roll.
that now. That's comfortable. I like that.
And it's pretty red.
Yeah, it is.
I've been coming here since I was 2. So, like, this type of racing is what has always attracted me. So, IndyCar, motorcycles, the IMSA GT World Cup that's coming, that's always the stuff that has piqued my interest.
I always love to ask from a work perspective and a carbless perspective, you guys have a ton of new stuff going on. Anything you could sneak peek right now that you're working for end of year, 2027?
Nothing that I'm going to give the cards away, but I would say be on the lookout for a few cool things. One, our Americana pack, which was the 250th theme package. The flavors have all been banger and very much requested by the consumers to keep it on board, so we've transitioned that to what's called our Backyard Bliss Pack. That's going to be staying. Quite frankly, I still get hundreds of requests online about making sure that we keep it. It is staying. It's going to stay. The packaging is just going to shift. Our malt product line, we extended into Wisconsin this year. We are, and a few other states, we're going to be launching 2 more SKUs come October.
Excuse, what is that?
2 more flavors. Thank
Okay.
you. That's a good call.
Yeah, no, because I like carbless a lot, so that's what I said. Excuse, what is
never
that?
had a SKU.
No,
Yeah.
but
No, I appreciate that. Yeah. 2 new flavors.
All right, now I love that.
Kyle will make sure it's dumbed down for all of our brands.
Oh, no, 100%. And I got to tell you, every time I see you, I get so excited whenever I see carbless because as you all have been on this amazing journey, anytime I see people with it, it's like, owner, amazing guy. And I see it. And then the Kansas City Royals, they have inside the stadium, I saw carbless on the back wall there, and I was like, carbless. And so I just feel so much pride seeing you guys just continue to grow, but also it's just so delicious as well.
Yeah.
And from that standpoint, like as you see and talk about the growth, right? Like Wisconsin being the home state, was it like your dream to build a business in Wisconsin?
I think the challenge is the Wisconsin piece really wasn't ever a thought, but it has become a lot more of the thought after the fact. Meaning, I'm actually going to back way up. I did a Dale Carnegie leadership training many years ago, and they said, okay, you know, go 20 years in the future, and there's a newspaper about you. What's the headline say? And everybody's was very descriptive. And I said, mine's going to say Adam Craner. Enough said. And
oh, wow.
Right. Pretty bold. I don't know that I put that all together at the time, but now it's like this self-fulfilling thing that I continually work towards. But the idea really is Wisconsin. So we just announced we bought the Kmart in Plymouth. It's a 90,000 square foot facility. Okay. Most people at the point we are in business right now, they're looking at a headquarters in Chicago. They're looking at a headquarters in Los Angeles, in New York. We're staying in Plymouth. We require you to live in Plymouth, so we're going to bring talent here rather than going other
awesome.
places.
I love that.
And hope to source from the current talent pool that, I mean, I graduated from a town with 120 people, or 120 people were in my graduating class, 20 minutes north of here. And out of our team, we've got just over 100 people. I think there's 5 or 6 people that graduated, you know, plus or minus 2-3 years from me at that tiny little high school.
Adam Craner, the co-founder of Carbliss, is joining us here on Kyle and Brust. Adam, here's something that just sparked my mind. You mentioned the Dale Carnegie training. Your guy goes back with me.
Oh, Steve? Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Somebody that Adam has learned from and right?
Yeah,
Would you consider him a mentor?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
He is the son of my neighbor growing up in the suburbs of Chicago.
I forgot we figured that out, yeah.
And I loved his name was Stan. And I would shoot outside, you know, shooting hoops, and I would always go over to his house. And I would go in there and I would eat all of his double stuffed Oreos. And it's just like it's just such a small world to see and hear your success and to be connected in that sort of way. Now, before we let you go, Kyle, I got to go get him something right now.
Yes. Ben is about to go get you something right now because of, you know, how great you are and the great partner that Carbliss has been for so long.
That might be a little carbless, yes.
So
first statement might be a
So I didn't know if this was your idea. So for those who don't know, a founding partner of the Thanalysis show, and Tony Cartagena is producing the show, so he's well aware of that founding partnership. And Thanasis personalized a jersey that he signed for you, and that is framed.
Yes, sir.
Giannis and Alex Antetokounmpo. Alex Antetokounmpo, you got signed because your wife does a great job with We Empower Her. She's a part of the board for that, and then we partnered on a event together.
I got to yes, that's why I was there. The only reason that I bid on it, and that was the choice, as you know, I don't collect like any sports memorabilia outside of racing stuff. I intentionally, because I had the Thanalysis one, I was like, well, if I'm going to have jerseys, it's got to be all the same damn family.
You know you're missing one, right?
Yeah.
Costas. We got to get Costas. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know if you knew there was
keeping it in the family, though.
Is it my vision, and it's not my business, is that this has got to be in the old Kmart, the new Carbliss headquarters?
Oh. I've got it in my, like, man cave at home. Currently is where the Thanalysis one is.
So we got Giannis signed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Here we go. Put it on stream. And be careful.
And should we call out that it is in a Bucks uniform?
Yeah, it's in a Bucks uniform. It's not number 7.
Yeah, man.
And believe it or not, Costas is the other NBA champion, right, Kyle?
Costas is. Hold on. He is the other NBA champion with the Lakers.
These are incredible guys. That is awesome.
So there it is.
And this is the special
Her
Day.
Yep. We Empower Her Day.
Yes.
Alex Antetokounmpo. So there it is.
This is incredible. Thank you, guys.
Of course. Adam Craner, co-founder of Carbliss. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for swinging by. We know you're a busy man. We appreciate the partnership and obviously hanging out with you, and can't wait to watch Kyle pee his pants.
I see my Corvette, man.
Are you Miles Davis?
Miles Davis.
Peeing your pants is cool. Consider me. You
Miles.
don't know Big Daddy?
Big Daddy. Oh.
Peeing your pants is cool. Consider me Miles Davis.
I'm going to call you Miles Davis after this, I think.
Well,
I like that.
Well, I'm going to go run to the bathroom to ensure I don't urinate myself.
Oh, it'll come. Don't worry.
There it is. Thanks, Adam. We'll be back with more Kyle and Brust next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust
I was raised by Mama Wallace, and Mama Wallace said this is absolutely unacceptable.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, not too bad. We've got still this one problem on southbound 43 right about at North Avenue. The two left lanes are blocked with a broken down vehicle. Looks like it's a semi, so we've got delays. Those are backing up from Hampton all the way down to that point. Northbound's got some backups out of the Marquette up to North Avenue as well. Southbound on 41, just a little bit backed up right past Good Hope Road, then you hit the brakes at Blue Mound, heading down through the Zoo Interchange all the way to the Hale, actually swinging eastbound to 51st Street. Westbound 94, you got backups from 35th all the way to about Hawley Road, then crossing over the county line from Highway 100. On the eastbound side, backing up from Barker Road to Brookfield Road and 76th Street to 35th. Traffic is brought to you by the Neal Group. John Neal and his team know how to minimize your taxes. You earned it, they help you keep it. Visit nealgroup.net to learn more. That's nealgroup.net. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds and humidity, a few overnight showers, a low of 67. Tomorrow, lingering showers exit early, then pop-ups in the afternoon, a high of 80. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, with my brother and business partner, Aaron Brown.
Siding Unlimited has grown into Wisconsin's best local remodeling company and proven by our long list of awards, highlighted by our 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year Award.
For new siding, windows, roofing, and doors, call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our great friends at Road America. Turn your day into an experience at Road America. Just a short drive from Milwaukee and Green Bay, this legendary track offers more than just racing. Walk the grounds, explore every corner, and watch action from wherever you want. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. And on-site camping lets you stay all weekend. GT World Challenge is up next, coming to Road America August 28th through the 30th. Great food, great views, and nonstop action. Road America, where racing meets the outdoors. Check out roadamerica.com.
Good Karma Sports is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with Good Karma Sports, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmasports.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmasports.com.
You already know that Kessler's is the world's largest employee-owned group of jewelry stores.
We were recently told that Kessler's is the fastest growing group of jewelry stores in America.
Well, it just goes to show you.
Show you what?
That people like to feel good.
What do you mean?
Rick, you know how many people will drop by and look in the showcases and have some coffee and chat with their sales associates?
Yes.
That doesn't happen at other stores.
Really?
People come to Kessler's because it brightens their day.
It makes them feel good.
It certainly makes me feel good.
Tell me why.
Well, everyone's always in a good mood. And everything is clean and sparkling and romantic and happy.
It feels like sunshine and rainbows, doesn't it?
Sarah, that's exactly what it feels like.
When you're having a great day, come to Kessler's.
Have some coffee and let us clean your jewelry.
Our jewelry cleaning equipment is completely different than what you have at home.
And we're delighted to do it for free, of course.
Welcome to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
You never know when someone you care about might need a place like Curative Care. For more than a century, Curative Care has been helping children, adults, and families across southeast Wisconsin navigate developmental disabilities and find the support they need to thrive. They help families every step of the way, from early childhood through adulthood. They connect parents with resources, provide guidance through challenging times, and create a community where people truly belong. If you know someone who may be looking for answers and support for a loved one with developmental disabilities, visit curative.org. That's curative.org. Do it today.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Love working with people that I know are in the Milwaukee area, like Mandy from Gramal and Associates. Saw her at the grocery store the last day. that the Sendix in Whitefish Bay was closing until the new one reopens. Grimal & Associates is where she helps protect my family with the American Family Insurance Back Service, expert guidance and genuine commitment to the people they serve. And I feel that in the community, seeing her in the greater Milwaukee area, and her team is amazing. So if you're looking for bundling, home, auto, they have it all. Grimal & Associates, teamgrimal.com. That's team, GRAMOLL.com. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin.
I'm getting excited now.
Yeah, you see the car.
Yeah, I see the car. I was very nervous.
No,
I
don't know if you've realized I played you pretty hard.
Yeah, you played me hard, and I really didn't know what to expect. So you
weren't gonna in order to get on the track with one of the cars that go like 160. You would have needed a waiver, a fire suit.
Oh, so this is not even going 160? How fast is this?
This is a pace car. So
pace car?
Yeah, but
I don't want to go 100. I can go 100 my damn self.
No, I mean they're gonna push you.
I want to go at least 130 now.
Okay, they'll ask for whatever you want then, Mister. I'm scared they're gonna miss the brake marker.
What's the fastest you've ever driven?
It's bad.
Over 110.
Yeah. Back roads.
118, 120.
125.
Woo! You can't
farm roads.
You can't lose handle. It had to be a really good handle car. I think I've gone probably like 102, 105 maybe.
Yeah.
I just get to 100 and I'm good. See, when I drive a nice car, so I drove my mom's car because I had to go pick her up. She got a nice one. You just don't know. Them luxurious cars, you may be going 98. You're like, oh gosh, I was going 70.
Because it feels like you're going, like it's smooth. Your car, boom, 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 boom.
My car going.
You spilled
100.
gasoline in the back seat, and you almost killed me.
I wish it was gasoline. It was a battery acid.
Battery acid?
Yeah, it had a battery.
Bro, you're gonna get of all the things you're worried about of what you put in your body. The fact that you spilled battery acid in the back of your car and it smells and it's horrible.
It does not
Do you
smell.
know what you've been breathing in for the last how long has this been?
Years. You know what's crazy is that we want to have kids eventually, and my now wife has told me for years, you have to get a new car whenever we have children.
Yes,
that's what she told
me. That's
a
non-negotiable. I'm putting that on you as well.
So now, get to work, Ben Brust. You can't be the only one from Zimbrick European. Hell, I'm gonna need something.
Always comes back to money.
Yeah.
So, again, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna survive. Everything's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna survive in this. I can drive this. Hell, I can drive it.
No, we're not going to let you do that.
No, they can let me drive. Hey, scoot over. Let me drive.
Okay.
I could go 120.
This is a great relationship that we've had for over 30 years of Good Karma Sports now that I don't want you messing up with your attitude.
What a great way to start Good Karma Sports with having your afternoon drive host get in there and be damn Jeff Gordon.
What if you wreck it?
Be Jimmy Johns. Oh, they got insurance. They be all right. I ain't going to wreck it. I know how to press on a brake. You think I'm going to do something to harm myself? I got a long life to live.
Right. Kyle will be like, I'm going 100, and then he's really going 65.
No, hell no. Come on now. I'm going to go 100 now. I go 100. I went 80-something coming here today.
What's the fastest you've driven on the road? 800-990-3776, the Carvas Talking text line. We will keep your names anonymous just in case you have other priors. Yeah. Tony?
Back in high school, my friend's dad had a pretty nice caddy, and one time this isn't even on like a country farm road off of like Highway 100 South Side. It was like some side street. He was like, let's see how fast we can get this thing. And it hit like 106, so not as fast as you guys have gone, but being on a bumpy like South Side street and also, being like 16,
you hit a
17.
pothole and then you're done.
Yeah, probably wasn't the smartest thing we ever did, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm
always
fast on freeways.
You know Kyle stole a car, right?
Well, stop it. We didn't speed in it. I did not steal a car, okay? I did not steal a car.
You were guilt by association.
I was picked up by my friends in a stolen vehicle. Did I know my friends were under 16? Yes. The car seemed like to be the neighbor's car.
Wait, so none of you were of driving age?
I was like 12.
You boosted a neighbor's car.
Yeah, he left his key. I forgot it. I just drove past his house a couple of days ago, and I said, I wonder if he's still alive. He was an old man. He left his keys in the car.
You took advantage of an old man?
They took advantage.
You are guilt by association.
No,
Did you drive?
Well, it was quite the experience that I could not pass up. What 12-year-old wouldn't want to drive on the block? It's not like I was going fast. We just drove it. And
Did you guys run into anything?
No, not at all. I think it ran out of gas, and we just kind of left it. But that's on him. Don't leave your keys in your car. This ain't the country. This is
Whoa, what happened to Kyle Wallace 2 weeks ago handing out backpacks saying if you're not here, I can't give your brother a backpack. He's got to be here. Now you're saying it's okay to steal cars?
No.
That's on him?
No.
That's on the old man?
What I'm saying, every accountability goes both ways. If I was a police officer, law enforcement, and I showed up to the situation, I would say, oh, you kids are messed up, but you said the keys were where?
He's old!
We used to play basketball at his house.
What? What?
So
You're sick!
That's how they knew the keys.
He offered you his driveway with a basketball hoop and you stole his car?
One of them friends I had back in the day must have went in the garage and saw the keys were in there.
Oh,
You
you guys are horrible.
No,
Did you ever confess?
Why would I confess?
I'm going to go knock on his door.
He may be dead, okay? That man was laid up in that house. I am 36 years old. I was 12. That is 24 years ago. That man at that time was probably 75. He ain't lived to 100. So he,
Kyle,
if I told him the story, I might kill him.
What do you mean?
The cops would show up and be like, "You kids are messed up." No, the cops they're hauling you away.
No, we didn't. I would say it was
Kyle,
more of a
bunch of kids
ride.
at 16 plus a 12-year-old.
No,
probably,
we weren't. No. We were all 12, 13, maybe.
Yeah,
14.
no, you guys are getting hauled away.
No.
Hauled. You especially. Just guessing the makeup of the car, you were probably the darkest one in there. So you were going
No.
straight to jail.
I was raised in Milwaukee. It was just all kids that looked like
straight to jail.
Damn, somebody says they went 195 in a 2019 Nissan GTR. That's
how fast
crazy.
do those go? Wow, goodness gracious. Yeah,
is Kyle a founding member of the Kia Boys?
Well, no, because the Kia Boys are more intuitive than we were. They just, again, the keys were in the car. All my friends had to do was turn it on. They pulled up at the crib like, Kyle, come outside. Called the house. Called the little house phone number. Hello? Hey, we going to be pulling up. Huh? Okay. Wait outside. Here they is. I hop in the car. We only drove around the neighborhood. It was so fun.
You have zero regrets.
Zero.
You're a sick person.
No, it was a bad thing, but, it is what it is. Kids do stupid stuff all the time.
And so
it's not like we stole the car and took it out the neighborhood. I lived in a subdivision growing up. We drove around the subdivision. So it wasn't far. Literally, his car was literally 2 blocks from his house when he found it.
You guys were shooting hoops at his house and stole his car.
No, we had shot hoops at his house before.
Yeah, you did the stakeout.
Well, maybe they were shooting hoops before that.
They could have been, and you were invited.
I was my own business, probably playing Madden inside the house. They told me to come outside. I came outside, and we went for a ride. Good times. Very good times. But I don't.
Kyle making car theft an okay thing is great.
Don't do it because there's punishment and repercussions.
A lot of 129 on a back road in a Mustang top down from Ken in the 608.
Dang, these cars go fast. I think my car can only go 140.
It says it can go 140, but that thing's probably topping out at 110.
Yeah, I don't. At this
don't
point,
push it.
At this point, no. At this point, me going.
The battery acid's going to make it explode.
Well, the battery acid is in the car seat. I just get the car seat replaced. I could definitely do that. But something I would never get replaced is my beautiful wedding ring that I got from Paul's Jewelers. And if you are looking to buy a wedding ring, get an engagement ring for the one you love, go to Paul's Jewelers because I promise you the experience is second to none. I'm telling y'all, they hooked me up. They showed me everything that I needed. When it came to my wedding band, they completely designed it with me. So I have a gold wedding band with diamonds all around it. For her, she has a band that has diamonds all the way around. That is exactly what she wanted, and they made that creation come to life. I understand when you get engaged or you get married, you have no idea about the rings a lot of time. That's why you want to get an expert like the folks at Paul's Jewelers. And at Paul's Jewelers, they break it down to you. And on top of that, they have the 7 Seas Cafe. Yes, if you want to have a cup of coffee, sit down, talk about the ring design, you can do it all at Paul's Jewelers. It is so great. So make sure you visit them today in West Dallas and get the experience I got. Mitch and his team are phenomenal. They broke it down. I got a great deal, but more importantly, I have a masterpiece that will live on forever. This right here will be an heirloom that will see a generation that I will never see, all thanks to Paul's Jewelers. So make sure you visit Paul's Jewelers today in West Dallas in the brand new 7 Seas Cafe at Paul's Jewelers.
We wrap up Kyle and Brust live from Road America. Next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
Emperor Penguin. You'd be like, yes.
It looks like every other penguin.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All the biggest voices, all in one place. The Yingling Legends Line. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yingling Legends Line.
Brian Braun, I appreciate you joining us here on Kyle and Brust.
But we just wanted to have fun. You know, baseball's a game of failure and adversity. It's such a long season. You want to find ways to enjoy the success when you have good moments.
The Yingling Legends Line. Crack open a Yingling lager and raise a toast to an American tradition. D.G. Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is setting the stage to rock your socks off. This August, jam out with real rock off. You could win raging prizes to the tune of $300,000. Get in on the jam session by playing with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries. Thursday nights will be a game show battleground for your share of cash and reward play. Real rock off. It's gonna be epic. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Michelle Smallman.
For you to say that the fans are disrespectful, quite frankly, is audacity on a level that I didn't even know existed. You have only played 19 games for this franchise, not only because of injury, which is outside of your control, but because you served an 11-game suspension because of actions that were in your control. The fans were put in an impossible position. Cleveland Browns fans are incredibly loyal. They love their city. They love this franchise. It's an emotional conundrum for you to have to abandon that because the team elected to push their morals to the side and bring this guy in because they thought that he would be good at football. When he wasn't good at football at all, they have every right to let him and let this organization know how they feel. And I can't believe he's delusional enough to get in front of a podium and somehow think it's their fault.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Are you starting college, moving to a new apartment, or just looking to create a new vibe in your college living? Make IKEA your first stop for everything you need to create a college space that's all you. Whether you're looking to add color with cozy bedding, organize your dorm with smart storage solutions, or find that perfect sleeper sofa for those weekend visits, IKEA has your college life covered. And verified college students get 15% off when they sign up for IKEA Family. It's free and packed with rewards. So go grab your roommate and head to IKEA Oak Creek or shop online at IKEA.us or the IKEA app.
It's Mike with Infinity Exteriors. I've seen it all, Wisconsin. Sketchy sales gimmicks for low-quality windows, siding that costs more than a new home, fly-by-night roofers. 60,000 happy customers made a better choice. Infinity Exteriors roofing, siding, and windows all come with our lifetime workmanship warranty, no overcharges, and transparent pricing. At Infinity Exteriors, we're on a mission to save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Looking to grow in 2026, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club with the outdoor pool that's amazing. Something for everybody. You can work out, recover, clean health club, steam room, sauna, outdoor, indoor swimming pool, outdoor, indoor tennis courts, basketball courts, personal training, group sessions. You name it, they have it. All you have to do is stop in and get a tour, and you're going to love the environment and the atmosphere. So head on over to the Princeton Club in New Berlin for your better tomorrow. I'm getting excited too, Kyle, because it just really it's just a unique experience to be at this place and have somebody be like, hey, you get to hop in a sick Road America Corvette and drive around this racetrack.
Yeah,
but I have a story for you.
Okay, don't. My wife is listening,
No.
and I just had to convince her to let me do it.
Oh, is that where you went?
She said wear a seatbelt.
You left here to call her to get permission to drive around the racetrack.
She texted me.
You're the softest individual I've ever met in my life.
She said, also, you're not going on the track. No. So I had to call her and talk to her. I mean, I'm a man of the house now. I just, I had to just, make sure her opinion she felt heard and understood.
Ooh, look at this one coming.
Oh,
look at this one.
Look
at this
that.
one. We got a green and a red.
Oh, are you getting in one too?
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. We're going to be they're going to get all the other cars off the track, right? I don't need all these cars.
Just relax, dude.
I need it to be me.
This operation's been underway for a long time.
She says I need to have my
testing
phone ready,
1, 2.
Oh,
Hey,
Homer.
You are the man of the house, the donut man of the house. I was at Pick and Save today. The marshmallows there weren't as soft as you.
I thought Homer was. I thought
You're
Homer
kidding
was doing
me.
some.
You are.
He's
really
not.
kidding. You made that up.
Homer.
No, Homer, I watched it.
She texts me saying you cannot do this, and so I called her to let her know, hey, I'm going to be safe. It's going to be okay. And she said, well, don't go over a certain miles per hour. I said, baby, I've driven that. And so we negotiated how fast we can go. She said, make sure that this person cares about their life.
Homer, I've heard enough, haven't you?
It's incredible when I've never heard a marshmallow try to explain how hard they are. I mean, most just give up and admit they're a marshmallow. That's fine.
So
we need
Homer,
marshmallows.
When you got married, you wouldn't at least talk to your
Homer.
wife. I mean, obviously, the answer was going to be yes, but I got to make sure she feels
said?
heard and
I'd
seen.
have said, I already got a mom. I don't need another one.
Jeez Louise, that bless her soul.
What?
She's great.
And
so is Homer.
Ask Ben if he would have called. Excuse me.
Hell no. She doesn't even know I'm doing this today.
Well, because you've done it before. Well, I'm sorry for communicating. That's crazy. They tell you
You're communicating something so stupid, like you're fearing for your life.
I could die. What do you mean?
Hold on. I want to apologize. You have just been enrolled and put in the Marshmallow Hall of Fame. No marshmallow has ever defended their position.
I think you have to call him Marshmallow the rest of your life.
I've been in an IndyCar race in the two-seaters that you talked about. I drove on WIR with Dick Trickle while he's smoking a cigarette.
That's amazing, Homer. That's awesome.
Ask me if I checked with my wife. Go ahead.
How fast did you go, Homer?
I mean, on the IndyCar, I don't know how fast you go, but it's unbelievable. You turn just like a regular car. I couldn't believe how simple it was. It's so smooth
and the
so
IndyCar
easy.
two-seater you mentioned, Homer.
Yes.
The turns I was so nervous for, but those cars are so low to the ground and there's so much grip to those machines are amazing. You don't really feel it.
Now, when you turn in a stock car, you slide
Oh,
and never
yeah.
actually turn. You slide. The next thing you know, damn, I'm going the other direction. How did that happen? I don't know.
That's
how
what
they
I
don't
want
hit
for
each
Kyle, but he would never get approval as the
I
marshmallow
want to
of the family.
apologize. I got to go. I bought a bike. I got to call my wife and see if I can ride it.
This is your brand, Kyle.
I cannot believe
I can't. I'm in
that
that club.
these men who have been married are shaming me for getting a confirmation from my wife that she is good for me to do. My
You got
wife
that
of all
right.
of less than
Now
2
that
months.
You got right. We are shaming you. Yes.
Yep.
You nailed that.
Homer, did you hear the other day when I bet him $20 that the Bucks would not have a better record than last year, that he had to check with his wife to see if she could do it?
I want to make it clear. I do not discriminate against marshmallows. I'm okay with marshmallows. Anybody can run their house the way they want. The key is they're happy, their spouse is happy. But that doesn't mean you ain't a marshmallow.
I am in disbelief right now.
Are you actually? You don't realize how pathetic you sound?
People don't
Pathetic
ask
is a little strong.
People don't talk. My significant other texts me saying, "Hey, I don't want you to do it." So what I'm going to do? Just say, "No, I'm doing it." No,
I would act like I didn't get the text. You know what I do? I act like I didn't get the text. Sorry. You never ask for permission, only forgiveness. That's a TV thing. I can help you. I apologize if we went too far and were too mean. I've never.
No, Homer.
Because I have no experience talking with a marshmallow. This is new to me, so I got to apologize if I was a little tough.
Marshmallow wouldn't know what's tough, so yeah, you're right. This is unprecedented territory for you.
You guys are something.
Coming up next on 94.5.
Do a discount league or do a poll question tomorrow on the show. Do a poll question.
What's softer, Kyle or a Marshmallow?
Get the exact situation and how you would have handled it.
Would you tell your wife,
I don't
or
know how
would
you
you
want
just
to put
do
it. We'll let Kyle decide how he wants it presented. Would you do this? Yes
He's
or
going
no?
to have to run that by his wife too, Homer.
That was mean. Funny, but really mean.
Kyle and Brust are done. Homer Hour next.